Pac-Man and how he loves fruit. That's pretty
Wait, I
deep.
thought you said that the best version of the game was the GameCube version.
Yeah, but then I played it and it looks like really like desaturated for some reason. The I put on the PS2 version, it looks more colorful. So
Okay.
I don't know. This might be a personal preference, but I looked at it and I was like, wait, this shit's like bright. Like this cutscene was all fuzzy in the GameCube version, and here it's like much clearer. I mean, it's still kind of fuzzy, but like literally the other one I saw pixels, you know? Like the fucking cutscene was pixelated. It was like that meme, no got any of those pixels. Alright, bro, relax. He's literally married. Why you do this? Why does he sleep by himself if he has a wife?
Maybe him and his wife are having some trouble.
They're having a yeah. Bye. Holy fuck, Inky's dead.
I remember this whole cutscene, by the way.
Yeah. So dumb.
Every single part of this cutscene I remember.
Dude, he's literally scared of a hedge.
Listen, he has a lot of trauma. How many times has he been eaten by Pac-Man?
How many times has he been bored? Yeah, Dawson, we're gonna see Pac-Man be a bad dad again. Literally grab the fucking fruit. Yeah, Blinky's like, come on, dipshits.
Oh, Blinky's a fucking dick.
I love Blinky. He's my favorite Pac-Man character. Cause he's just a, like, he's like the leader of the Three Stooges, you know? Look at them bully Inky.
Blinky's a little bitch, so I'm down.
Yeah, exactly. You think they would, like, take care of this tree a little better?
What was even the point of stealing all this trees? I don't even remember.
They were gonna steal them because they knew that they were, like, coveted, like treasures of Pac-Man's village. But they didn't expect them to actually be sealing away this fucking atrocity.
At last.
He's like a pack racist. What the fuck? That's why they sealed him away, because he's a pack racist. Alright, I'm ready. Alright, what are the options?
I remember playing this for so many hours.
Beep, 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 beep. I didn't even know Ghost Hitler was real. I'm ready. Let's play. Pac-Man World 2, baby. Make a save data. New quest. Yeah, I feel like the music of this game, in the comparison to the first game's music's very jazzy. This feels a lot more atmospheric. Look at this schmuck. He doesn't even know.
Pac-Man! Terrible news! Pac-Land is in serious danger. The ghosts have unwittingly unleashed an ancient evil upon us by removing the golden fruit from the tree.
Why didn't they take care of this tree better?
Our ancestors fought against this very evil. In ancient times, the great wizard Pac created a powerful potion that turned
To stop the evil pack racist.
the golden fruit was stolen today.
Fucking Pack Gandalf. Stop the pack racist.
Sir Pac-a-Lot faced the old
Yo, Sir Pac-a-Lot.
known as Spooky. Sir Pac-a-Lot defeated Spooky and imprisoned him. And he has remained
No! Don't trap me underneath the tree!
golden fruit
Dude, what the fuck is Pac-Man's lore?
devious ghosts, and Spooky is on the loose again. You must retrieve the golden
Honestly,
fruit
I feel like
and
Pac-Man's
release
lore is
the
like purposely
world
fucking stupid.
land will
Like, did you
I
know?
feel that Pac-Man canonically fucks.
Well, yeah, he does. Game? Absolutely, dude. I'm old, Pac-Man. I'm gonna die someday. Alright, this looks so much better. You know, I grew up with the GameCube version, so why the fuck are we playing the PlayStation version anyway, you know?
Alright, maybe... I'm down to get Digimon Survive, but... It's a lot.
Can
of,
you
it's
survive
a lot of,
by
it's
buying
a lot
that
of
game,
reading.
though? Oh, that is hard. I can't read, personally.
Because essentially, what Digimon Survive is, it's a visual novel first, with tactical RPG elements.
Oh, can you guys hear the game, by the way? Because I
Oh,
can.
you're not streaming to me.
Oh, I have a skill issue, actually. You don't get to
Ah,
watch
facts.
it. Sorry.
Facts.
Okay, you guys can hear it? Cool. Okay, let's continue. I don't know why, he also feels better in this. Maybe I'm, like, placeboing, but I feel like he has better controls in the GameCube version. Meh, 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 meh. Can I rev? Can I rev? One thing they got rid of in this game is the pack, like, projectile from the first game. Which, I mean, it's not really missed, because, like, I feel like 90% of the time I forgot the pack projectile thing was in that game anyway. It just would end up coming in handy when I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing, so... But it is funny that they actually, like, got rid of an entire thing and didn't replace it with anything.
So
Oh,
would
he
you
takes...
say that this game is the more popular game of the two?
Yes, because I feel like the PlayStation 2 was... it came in an era with the PS2 and the GameCube, which, to our generation, is...
And the Xbox, don't forget that.
Oh, yeah. And, sorry, and the... sorry, and the Xbox.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. And I feel like because of that, I feel like Pac-Man World 2 is more popular because it is much
It's more accessible.
It was more accessible with our generation, where if you wanted to play Pac-Man World 1, you had to own a PlayStation 1, and if you didn't, well, tough shit. You weren't playing Pac-Man World 1, you know?
Yeah.
Like I said, Pac-Man World 1 is my favorite of the series, and I've come to the conclusion that's because it is very reminiscent of the groundswork of what Pac-Man was created upon, which is collecting stuff in a confined environment, right? However, I think Pac-Man World 2 is the better game, because it is definitely a fully realized, more open 3D platformer, you know? So yeah, I can admit. I can admit it is the better game. It's not my favorite, but I can admit it's better.
Maybe I'll save Digimon Survive for a dedicated Digimon run.
Ooh, Digimon Marathon. Will you finally play Digimon,
Cyber Sleuth? Or
Yeah,
World?
well, we're both playing that.
Yeah.
What's that
I'll
other
play
one,
World,
though?
of
What's that fucking game? What's that fucking
World.
game on the PS1? Where Agumon has to go poopy.
Wait, do you not hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, why.
Okay, I said Digimon World.
Oh, you were cutting out. I'm sorry.
Oh, was I? Fuck, Smooch.
Yeah, the game where Agumon goes poopy. You have to play that one.
Yeah. That's Digimon World.
Yeah. And you have to let him shit. If you don't let him shit, he's gonna become a Sukamon. Do you want that?
So, so someone made a really cool comparison. So, Digimon World is like really good for people who grew up with the V pets as their first exposure to Digimon.
Oh, well...
Because essentially World is a expanded version of the V pet.
Well, yeah, because it came out before the anime, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's why Greymon, or Metal Greymon is a virus, because it doesn't even follow the anime, right?
Yeah.
Because they were just like, yeah, fuck it, virus grip Metal Greymon.
I mean, to be honest, World's Metal Greymon's pretty fucking cool. He's like he's like gray.
He is a Greymon, you would say.
Yeah. Metal Greymon. Anyways.
Oh, Metal War Greymon, my boy.
Yeah, I remember how you literally thought that was like a real Digimon. I was like, by the way, that's not like actually anything. And you're like,
so you're like, it's not even fucking real. I was like, what do you mean? I literally remember him in the show.
and then I showed you, it's like, oh wait, that's not.
Oh yeah, I forgot he has this dumb fucking kickflip. This is what they included, a kickflip. Okay, hold up. I need to.
Oh man, fucking Pac-Man's ass cheeks are taking a beating though right now.
Listen, he's used to Mrs. Pac giving him the spanking, so.
Yeah, clapping his cheeks, yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Wait, where's the arcade games?
In this. Oh man, I remember playing the arcade games.
Yeah, see, they have Pac-Man games here. Here's
Who's this?
Pac Whore.
Yeah, facts.
This is why Pac-Man and his wife are having a falling out, because he's seeing this girl.
Paximus Maximus.
Paximus! I see they have Pac-Man. They have Pac-Mania. Holy fuck, you need a lot to play.
I remember.
Pac-Man.
I remember as a kid, my only goal
Pack
was to
Attack?
unlock all of these.
Did you? Holy,
Yeah, I did unlock all of them.
This is the coveted fucking arcade machine right here.
Actually, no, this is the only one I didn't get, Miss Pac-Man.
So this is, you're missing out. This is the only one Namco acts like it didn't exist. Literally, Miss Pac-Man has not been in a collection since like 2000 and fucking since this game. How do you feel that this was the last game to acknowledge Miss Pac-Man?
Wild.
Good old, all because they literally never bought the rights to Miss Pac-Man. Me. They got divorced after this game. He married a new wife. Pac-Mom. I don't know why her name's Pac-Mom. It's so weird as fuck to me. Like, in his, wouldn't she be Pac-Wife? Not, like, I get Pac-Mom is the mother of his children, but like, why the fuck is she, why does he refer to her as Pac-Mom?
I don't know.
That's some weird shit, dude. What's he got, a fucking mommy fetish? Like,
Yeah.
what's your deal, Pac-Man, you fucking freak? This is, it is funny, though, because both Pac-Man World 1 and 2 open up with a maze. They both start with a maze-like area.
Man, I fucking love Atlas. Looking at the Soul Hackers 2 page, gets to the most expensive thing I see on the page.
What?
Day 1 DLC.
Awesome. I love Atlas.
Literally $52 fucking worth of DLC.
Holy fuck, that is dumb. Pac-Wife.
I love Atlas.
Who Pac-Man fucks with his Pac-Dong! with his Pac-Mommy fetish.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, like, the thing is, like, with Pac-Man World 1, right, is everything's very self-contained. So, it is very much like original maze-like concepts of Pac-Man, the arcade game. Whereas here, it's a little more open-ended. So, like, finding things isn't, like, I would say, as simple as it is in the first game. You fuck that bear, ugly. Alright, here's the... We could rev roll, or I could just use my ass. Oh, I can't do my ass technique like in 1? Alright, fuck this game. Never mind. Never mind, this game is inferior. I can't even ass pound my way to platforms. Alright. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, let's do it. Give me my pellet. You know, I really, like, part of me wants to collect these pack pellets, but I feel like that would literally take up so much stream time just collecting these pellets alone. There are a lot of pellets in this game. So I'm gonna spare you all me collecting pack pellets. This is actually pretty nostalgic, too, for me. I mean, I did play a lot of Pac-Man World 2 growing up. Because I did have it on the GameCube, and by that point, my uncle already moved out, so I no longer had access to the original game. So this was, this is what I had access to. Good old Pac-Man World 2. The man flew. Alright, get out of the fucking water, Pac-Man. Why are you like a fish, bro? You are a man! Is your name Pac-Fish? No! It's Pac-Man! My bro literally flopping around like he's a goddamn fish. Am I sharing the game to you, by the way? I forgot if I did that.
No, it is. I'm watching.
Okay. Fucking, wow, metal lasts a long fucking time in this game. Way longer than it does in 1.
Man, I can't believe that Persona is coming to PC in like 2 months.
We finally reached a different part of life where Persona can actually be on the PC. I forgot that the levels just end. There's just like...
Sorry, it's in October, so it's even less.
Oh my god.
Are you ready to play Persona 5?
I'm ready. My favorite game.
I mean, I'll be buying it.
It inspired an entire genre of music, so it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's facts. Like, honestly, like, why is it called jazz? Why isn't it called Persona 5 music?
I don't know. You ever read the YouTube comments? It certainly is. On those, they certainly are like, yo, this reminds me of Persona music.
Oh my god.
I like the themes of both Pac-Man World 1 and 2, though, because I feel like they both fit as, like, good character themes for Pac-Man. Like, both opening themes kind of really fit the character. The first one is, like, a very jazzy, like, opening, and the Pac-Man World 2's is more of, like, an adventurous feel. I don't know. They both fit. Also, I just fucking died. Fuck you. This is Michael Victim. You know what I'm saying?
You Michael Victim, that's fucked.
Well, is he not a dog? Look at him. Why does he, like, fucking, spew green? Shit's weird as fuck, bro. Wow, wow, wow. In the first game...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the prologue for the Rich from Mercury is on the Gundam Info YouTube for free.
Oh, I'm being chased by a dog! Oh, I gotta watch that shit. I love for free.
Oh my god, I remember this fucking bear bitch!
This bear bitch.
I hate that fucking... I hate this guy.
You don't like him?
Oh no, it's a girl. I think it's a mama girl.
It's fucking dead is what it's about to be. Wait, can I not kill him?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did too when I was a kid. I was like, wait, I can't kill you like that?
Ah! Okay, I'm good. I'm fine.
Oh, look at those red boys.
I like
those have a
them.
name. All the enemies in this game have a name.
Of course. They're platformer enemies. They have to have names.
What the fuck is the name of this red guy? I'm gonna look it up.
Yo,
they were in the manual.
Oh, do you remember the days of having a manual? Tasks looking a lot different. True.
Okay, no joke. The manual for Pac-Man World 2 is really good.
It is.
I remember it was so thick. It had so much shit in it.
Yeah, do you like girth?
Yeah, I love girth.
You like girthy? Oh my! What the fuck? What the fuck? That was a fucking bait. They just fucking baited me. Suck my fucking dick, Pac-Man World 2. But yeah, I miss the era of when, like, games used to have, like, really big, like manuals and
Yeah,
shit.
their manual was 31 pages.
Yeah, see, they used to just have tons of content and shit. Like, nowadays, you don't even get a fucking manual. Like, where'd the time go? I miss it. I miss the era of gaming with manuals. Last and Earthbound. Oh my god, yeah. Literally the biggest.
That's a pack bear.
It's a bitch, is what it is.
Oh yeah, and those.
I see what I did wrong. I pressed the button.
Those fucking Scrimblows.
Yeah.
The ones that you like, those are called RGBs. This is an RGB.
You know why? Because he's a color. Get it? He's an
and their description is: at first glance, these creatures look rather dumb, but get too close and they'll show you why they are ferocious.
Honestly, they're like me. I understand how they feel.
They just like me, for real.
At first glance, they look dumb, but they ferocious.
Yeah, me too. Agree?
Okay, hold up. I know what to do this time. Yeah, I agree that I am dumb. Alright, I'm not gonna press any buttons. Ready? No buttons. No hands, ma.
No buttons? Hazukashi!
Hazukashi! Fuck! Wait, where the fuck was that? I literally... Oh, here it is.
People
We're gonna...
of Pac.
By the end of the game, we're...
Pac, Ranger, Handy Pac, and then there's Sue.
Dude, I love this boy. Look at him. He's a good boy. You know what's funny? Sue was originally a ghost that originated in Miss Pac-Man. She replaces Blinky. So it's really funny that all of a sudden in this game, they just have a Pac character named Sue. Like,
Kind of sue us.
kind of sussy. Wait.
Sussy. And these little things are called Pac-Asites.
These little...
Pac-Asites are a strange combination of Velociraptor and a pit bull.
I would have called... Yeah, see, I would have called them Vicks. Would have been perfect.
That's fine. They have the pack hunting instincts of velociraptors with the size and ferocity of a pit bull.
They have the fucking velocity of my dick.
Yeah, me too.
I
They have
literally...
the
I'm
velocity
so...
of this dick.
Okay, I'm gonna stop being bad. Are you ready? This is gonna be insane.
Yeah, stop doing your me impression.
Yeah, basic platforming is killing me. You know what? Like, the camera's, like, weird for some reason. Like, why
the camera
is
in this game, I remember when I was a kid, was very, very strange.
Why does the camera keep going up? You see what I mean? Like, what the fuck's it doing?
It's trying to stay on your back.
I want it to stay on the ground.
There should be a way to, like, lock the camera in a certain direction, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, we're gonna try that. Stop throwing for content. You're right. Like, this is how I want it to be. Just like this. Alright, you know, maybe I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I'm just gonna, like, let the camera...
Alright, if you hold... So, at least for the PS1 version, or for the PS2 version, the L1 button held rotates camera directly behind Pac-Man.
Oh, that works. Also, where is this boy? I like that ghost. He's cute.
He just like me, for real.
He just like me. Okay. Alright, get up here. Get the cherry. Night. I love lasagna! Do 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 do! when you said that to me, I fucking died because
I knew it would kill you because hearing like the sounds, I'm like, okay, this is like literally Taco Bell, fucking Vine Boom, and the fucking Android notification sound. That shit's gonna make you laugh.
I literally made me lose my fucking mind when I read that shit. I was like, when I listened to that shit. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Pomu just creates content, you know? I pressed jump! I pressed jump! I literally pressed jump. I'm not kidding, guys. Guys, I pressed jump. You believe me, right?
I believe you.
It silently judges. I pressed jump. Fuck you. Ah! Okay, fuck that bear, alright? I hope that fucking bear gets, like, Bambied. Alright, I'm done. I'm speedrunning. But I still want, like, all this shit. This is how I play Pac-Man. Okay. Why is that bear like me for real? God, that was so fucking funny, though. That video was perfect. I love lasagna. And then it, like, flops and crushes her. do, 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 do.
The moment I heard that sound, I knew you were gonna fucking die.
You knew it was for me?
Yeah. That's literally your humor.
It's a dumb fucking sound. I'm sorry, but it's like so fucking stupid that I love it, that sound. Wait. Where the fuck did I get these before?
Just let me play it out loud in my mic again so you can hear it. While you're,
I love lasagna. So good. I love pasta.
the Vine Booms just make it work.
Oh, I love pasta. I just want to guard this platform. Dude, Shiro will be losing his fucking mind right now.
Why?
He'd be like, "Who replaced Karo with Mecha?"
What the fuck? That's toxic.
Well, you already know how he thinks everything about basic platforming is a meme to say about you. Okay?
That's
I
fucked up.
didn't create that meme. I don't condone it. All right? I'm a supporter. Okay, hold up. I just want this fucking platform. I just want this orange, okay? I just want... Okay. Oh, I'm tiny. I'm like Ant-Man. I'm gonna climb in your asshole. Alright. Climbing in
Wait,
Thanos'
how did he even? How did he even go into that? By the way.
He shrunk. he literally ate a
How
pellet.
can he drink?
He ate a pack pellet that made him shrink. That's how he could defeat Thanos in the Infinity War, by the way.
Pack.pond. Oh my god, these beetles, I'm good.
Alright, hold up. I want that. Yeah, see, these levels, I actually haven't been able to 100% them. I'm just collecting as much as I can, and that's still not good enough. So I like that. The levels are very diverse.
You know what? This is making me want to play this game.
Pretty lit game. Although it is just platforming.
This was one of the games. This was like one of the games I loved as a kid. Like actually.
That's fair. I mean,
like seeing you fly on these fucking pellet chains. I'm like, oh, I remember I did that.
it's lit. Okay, I literally can't even. Oh, I can make it. I'm fucking. Actually,
go up, yeah.
I'm amazing. What the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah, facts. What the fuck?
Wait, I want that. Wait. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Did you see me, like, literally hit that vine, and that's why I got hit into an animation where I couldn't grab the ledge?
That's smooth as fuck.
Holy fuck. The unfortunateness. I miss anything? Hold up. I did. I knew it. Oh. That's not hard. Oh, water! Oh, here we go. Pac-Man fucking flopping around like a fish. Oh, I'm Fish Man. Look at him. Fucking dumbass. You are a man, not a fish. Why do you do this? He finally fucking grabbed the ledge. Alright, we're gonna get Miss Pac-Man by the end of all this. Checkpoint. Alright, hold up. Fucking fish man. Packfish. So, if you're a Pac-Man who chooses not to fight, are you a Paxifist? Why does Pac-Man fly on those lines, dots like cartoon characters? They smell pie! Oh! It's a maze! It's amazing! Ass, 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 ass! Can I zoom out the maze? Alright, that's egoms as fuck, because in Pac-Man World 1, you can zoom out the maze. I am not gonna lie. Pac-Man World 1 did that better. kind of cringe, bro. Oh, fuck! Woo! Haha, lick my balls. You know, I will say, at least the 4 main ghosts actually hold more of a relevance to this game's plot. In the last game, they literally existed for the sake of mazes, and they never showed up in the main game, like, at all. Oh! See, this could be avoided if I could see the whole maze. This fucks up how I play Pac-Man, guys. Bitch. These mazes are pretty big. I don't know where Inky is. Oh, there he is. Piece of shit. Bum 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 bum. We got Galaxian. Let's keep going. Go, Pac-Man! Rev roll!
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, I found something inferior in this game.
What?
You can't zoom out the mazes when you do the mazes. So, you literally don't even know where the ghosts are half the time when you're collecting pack pellets. You're just like, okay, they could be here. They could also not be here. And I thought that was egoms as fuck. Because in Pac-Man World 1, you can zoom out the maze to see, like, a whole maze.
Yeah.
And then you can, like, you know, plan ahead, like, your entire maze, essentially. Like, your entire maze run. So I was like, why the fuck?
But instead they say skill issue.
It's not even skill issue, it's more like fucking sight issue. It's like, oh, you can't fucking see? Cry about it? How dare the maze be like how it's been in every other fucking Pac-Man game, you know?
Yeah, facts.
Like, dude, that's a you fucking problem. Did you know there was a Namco dating simulator game? Oh, you can date Pac-Man? Honestly, smash. Do I even want to? No, I'm just gonna fuck it. There we go. Last time I tried a rev roll, I fucking died in this area, so I'm gonna trust my instincts here.
Alright, Pac-Man, smash or pass.
Well, he is a father, so he obviously knows his way in the bedroom if he had 3 kids.
Are you into DILFs? Is Pac-Man a DILF?
Oh, Pac-Man? Yeah, obviously, dude, Pac-Man's like, absolutely. He's literally gaming's first DILF. Think of that. He's gaming's original DILF. All DILFs in gaming originated from Pac-Man. You see that butt bounce? You see how strong this man's cheeks are? Like, jeez, god damn.
His cheeks can take some punishment.
You know how firm them cheeks are? Oh, Clyde. Alright, you want to be Clyde? He's like the dopey one. You want to be Clyde? Or...
Pac-Man!
Yeah! Oh no, he's big!
Spooky says you can have that golden fruit thingy. My big froggy tongue should get ya. As long as you don't butt bounce on it.
Wow, thanks. And that's really fucking nice. Why do they call him Blinky? This is literally Clyde. You know, it's really funny because some games actually do that. Some games, from the 90s to 2000s, mistakenly called Clyde Blinky and Blinky Clyde.
What?
Yeah, seriously. Look it up. Look up on Google which one's Blinky. It's the red one. But for some reason, some games in this era called Blinky the orange one. This is actually Clyde.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That was a common pack conception back then. Yes. Yes, I replaced the word fucking misconception with pack. With pack conception, alright? Alright, there you go. You can say your line again.
Oh, my big froggy tongue! I'll get you with something you can't break. Let's see how you deal with steel. And don't even think of rev rolling.
Oh, is this supposed to be Pac-Man's voice? I imagine it was like a fucking like a 40s dad. What's that glowing thing in his mouth? You know, like, oh geez, son. You know, like fucking, like a fucking Leave It to Beaver kind of shit. Alright, so we do know that his ass is not strong enough to destroy steel, which is a minus on the smash counter, you know? But it's still strong enough to break pretty thick wood, which is, you know. Alright, his boss is literally so free, by the way. Honestly, do you know what the fucking mazes in this game remind me of? They remind me of when they tried to put fucking Sonic 1 on the GBA. And it was like literally screen crunch to all hell. The golden cherry. Do you want to say it? Yeah, I do. Thank you. Yeah, never look up Sonic 1 on the GBA, by the way. Literally a fucking mistake.
Is it as big a mistake as Tales of Fantasia in the GBA?
I'd say they're equivalent. They're both 16-bit games that push their hardware's limits, put it on the fucking Game Boy Advance. So, yes. Oh, this level's lit, by the way. I'm sure you remember this.
Oh! Oh! It's my favorite level.
Yes. Wait, we can't have the same favorite level. We have to fight now. I'm just kidding.
What the fuck?
We can have the same favorite level. We'll live here. This will be our...
Actually,
yeah,
I like the nighttime version of this better.
Okay, that's fair. Nighttime's version pretty lit with the buzzsaws and shit.
That's my favorite version of the level.
Every time I think about this level, I think about when I was talking about this game during my math class, and my math teacher was like, dude, I fucking love that game. And my math teacher was like a 40-year-old man.
This is the one, Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis.
Oh, fuck, yep, that's it. It's so bad, dude. Oh, it's so fucking bad. What a mistake of a game. I don't want to play that on stream, but I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, part of me wants to. How powerful do you think Pac-Man would be in bed? Man can literally butt bounce and break wood. Imagine your body with him in bed.
God,
Yeah,
so
he'd fucking destroy you. My personal favorite Pac-Man game, Black, is Pac-Man World 1, but I will never deny that this is the best one, because it is the best game. It's just not my personal favorite. I have a lot of good memories of Pac-Man World 1, and I do like the overall level structure of the game more. But this game's, like, obviously the best one, so... This is still, like, one of the best platformers I've ever played. Have you seen the speedruns of 2? I don't think I've ever seen a 2 speedrun. Ooh!
Okay. To be honest, of this game, I don't remember anything past the snow level.
Wait till we get to the lava world. That's what... literally, as a kid, I couldn't beat the lava worlds. So, that'll be fun. The lava world's, like, literally so fucking hard. Yeah, Pac-Man World, like I said, I like because its core concepts are built around the fact that it's a lot like a Pac-Man arcade game. Which I think that kind of makes sense, right? When you look at the gameplay of that compared to say this, right, which is very open-ended, or very open world in comparison to its levels. Pac-Man World 1 is very confined with a lot of collectibles to within said world. In this section, you just run. Oh, you just do a. Oh my god, that's so. You just fucking rev roll to the end. That's so funny. Wow. But obviously, that's not to say I don't like this game, so I don't want anybody to misunderstand what I'm saying, because I love this game. There's a reason why I was so disappointed by Pac-Man World 3, and it's because this game made a lot of big expectations, you know? Like, I think if they went back to the Pac-Man World 1 formula for 3, that'd be a little... I would probably enjoy it, but it'd be a little disappointing. You know what I'm saying? A proper sequel to this game should build upon this game.
Do you consider this game one of, like, the goats of mid-2000s platformers?
Honestly, what's its competition? And I'm not even being cocky, I'm being genuine. Like, its competition for mid-2000 platformers is, like, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, you know?
Oh, Jak and Daxter? So not Jak 3? Yeah.
That's not even a fuck... Okay, that's not even a platformer. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's a GTA clone, right?
Yeah, it is! It's a fucking GTA clone! Play Grand Theft Auto! Look, I can't zoom the maze out, and that pisses me off, because 90% of my planning in this game goes into being able to see the whole fucking maze. It's my only complaint with this game. I can't see. My eyes no work. Woo!
Oh!
See? That could have been prevented if I could see. I'm like a blind man playing fucking Pac-Man, okay?
Pac-Man, more like blind man.
Just gotta game harder. Just gotta eyeball harder. Use your eyes, bro! Yeah, like 1 and 2 are the ones people always mention, because those are very beloved games, right? 2 built upon the core concepts that 1 introduced, which technically was introduced from the original Pac-Man arcade game, if you want to get really technical, right? And then 2, you thought, okay, so if 1 improved upon what... If 2 improved upon what 1 introduced, then 3's gotta be fucking amazing, right? And then it was not good. It was literally like one of those generic beat-em-up hack and slash games from the 2000s. It was like really, I mean, it wasn't even supposed to be a fucking Pac-Man game. So, you know, there is that. That is a major problem. It was supposed to be, well, it wasn't supposed to be a Pac-Man World game. It was supposed to be like a Pac-Man spin-off. Dude, no Pac-Man maze should take this fucking long, okay?
So how does the ghost AI actually work? Do they, like, behave differently?
Yes. Clyde runs around aimlessly. Blinky is the fastest and will always chase you down. Inky runs around in a vicinity. And then Pinky is essentially a slower version of Clyde. Don't ask why I know that.
So Blinky is literally the only threat?
Yes! Because Blinky literally will chase you down from one end of the maze to the fucking other. Inky will only chase you if you're in the vicinity. Clyde just does whatever the fuck he wants, and
so does Pinky.
Yeah, Pinky's slow. No, Pinky is just a slower Blinky, therefore a less threatening version of Blinky. So, and the longer the stage goes on, Blinky gets faster. Blinky actually has, his speed cap is insane, at least in the original arcade game. He can get so fast that you literally cannot outrun him.
Literally Jotaro versus Dio.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you know how Pac-Man repaid him? He was like, you know what, son? You can date Blinky's daughter.
Ha! That's what he fucking gets for chasing me in the stupid maze for his entire life.
Fucking dickhead. Fucking dick. Okay, you wanna know one thing I think is really, like, off-putting about this game, though? Like, outside of, like, the fucking weird mazes. Fall damage. The first game didn't have fall damage, so why is this game introduced
I was like, what the fuck? Fall damage?
Like, why is this game introduced fall damage when the first game didn't even have fall damage? I just find that to be very jarring. I mean, this game's pretty fucking perfect. I just, you know, I'm nitpicking, but I'm just pointing it out. That in the first game, you could literally jump from insane heights and not have to worry about that. I apologize if watching me play Pac-Man, by the way, is boring. I like to collect everything.
You apologize to me?
Oh yeah, you and chat in general. I am kind of a
I enjoy watching Pac-Man play this game.
I'm kind of a pack-pletionist, you know? Every time I can make a shitty, like, pack pun, I will. It's like to me, the whole motivation for playing Pac-Man games on stream was not because I wanted to enjoy good games. I just wanted to make shitty puns.
I mean, he's got some good games, though.
He does have amazing games. I just, you know, I actually was being sarcastic, because, like, obviously the main reason I played these games is because I wanted to play, like, some really fun games that I grew up with in my childhood. Okay, I fucking really want this. I really want this!
I'm, like, reliving my childhood through you right now.
That was fall damage. See? Fall damage fucked my ass there. The only other platform that uses camera angle was actually Wrath of Cortex. Can I admit that I actually am a Wrath of Cortex apologist?
A what?
A Wrath of Cortex apologist. Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex, right? People fucking hate that game. I grew up loving it. I thought it was a genuinely fun platformer. I think Black and I think we talked about this before, that Black and I are, like, two of the only known people that fucking like it. Okay, so why is the maze here more zoomed out than the actual fucking maze? Like, it's not amazing, but it's better.
Amazing? Get it?
I get it. I get it. It's a Dig Dug reference.
Yeah, true.
Bro, I fucking love that game. Right? I loved Wrath of Cortex. That game's so fun. But people hate it. People hate it because there's more gimmick levels than platforming levels. But I actually think it's...
Cortex, like, the main, like, the big head guy?
He's the dude with the big N on his head. Wrath of is a very weird game, but it isn't bad. Oh, dude, the loading times are terrible. That's why you gotta play the GameCube version. I grew up hearing people complain about the load times of Wrath of Cortex, like, even in, like, school before I was on the internet. And I'd be like, what version do you have? They're like, oh, the PS2 version, or oh, the Xbox version. I'd be like, oh, I don't got that problem on the GameCube version. The GameCube version literally had perfect load times for some reason. Whereas the other two consoles, the levels would take fucking forever. Here's the buzzsaws and shit. We were just talking about this. The aesthetic, right? I think the aesthetic of Wrath of Cortex is really good. I kind of like the goofy look. I loved the ball levels they introduced, where you're like in that little caged ball and you have to like roll it around. I actually thought that was such a great gimmick. You grew up playing a lot of PS2 platforms. See, I grew up playing a lot of like GameCube platformers, but a lot of times those kind of like would meld into one another, right? Because if a game was released on PS2, chances are it was released on GameCube. Obviously, I didn't get the chance to play like the exclusives like Jack and shit until much later. But I got to play shit like Pac-Man World 2 and Crash Bandicoot my whole childhood, because, you know, the GameCube was blessed with those games. I'm honestly glad the GameCube got as much attention as it did.
I love this level. This level is so good.
I think it's hysterical that... I love this level too, by the way. I think it's hysterical that me, you, Black, we all loved this game growing up, and we all played it on a different console.
Really?
I played it on GameCube, Black played it on PS2, and you played it on Xbox. We, literally all three of us had a different fucking version.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still the same game, but it's just very funny to me that we can all, like, unite our feelings of nostalgia over a game that just happened to be on 3 different fucking consoles, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, I don't know. I feel like back then, like, console wars were very different than they are now, though. Because back then, all 3 consoles had a lot of reasoning to want all of them. Or, like, there's not really
console exclusive.
Well, yeah.
Or back then there wasn't really console exclusive.
There was good console exclusives back then, but I feel like it was like nowadays, right? Like, no offense, but like Xbox kind of shoots themselves in the foot by literally putting all their exclusives on PC. I don't think that's a smart business practice. As smart as it is that they make money off of like PC gamers, like that, I feel like that does like to me, I don't see how that like doesn't hurt. But like, and then like Nintendo's not even like really competing anymore. They're just doing their own fucking thing and succeeding, right? Back in that era, like GameCube, PS2, Xbox, they were all at each other's throats. That's the big difference. They were competing, you know? And they all had different reasonings for you to want to buy their console, and they all had exclusives that like the other couldn't get, you know? Like
I don't even think Nintendo needs to compete anymore. I think
they don't.
They've kind of realized they've cornered the market on specifically like handheld gaming and stuff like that.
Yeah, well that's the thing. I mean, let's be real. Nintendo hasn't competed since the Wii era. The Wii era, they literally were able to make profit off of motion controls and casual audiences, right? And it succeeded.
But I feel like that's always been Nintendo. Nintendo has always been the casual crowd's favorite.
Okay, yes, I agree with that. But I will say, up until the Wii era, they were not technically a casual studio. They were aiming at core audiences from NES all the way down to like GameCube, you know? Although I will say
Really?
oh yeah, the thing is Nintendo was always Nintendo, okay, here's the thing, right? A little history course. Nintendo was the juggernaut in the 80s. Nobody competed with Nintendo because nobody could. Nobody was good enough to compete with Nintendo back then. Every competition they had, like Atari, Atari was no threat. Fucking, what's that other one? TurboGrafx was no threat. Obviously, you know where this story goes. Their first threat ended up being because of a blue fucking hedgehog.
My Go!
My Go, exactly. Yeah, Nintendo was at the top for pretty much 2 whole generations and didn't give a fuck. It wasn't until Sega came around and made Sonic, because even when they first made the Genesis, it wasn't popular until they made Sonic 1. And Sonic 1 ended up just becoming an overnight phenomenon. And then that's when all these other companies were like, wait, we can compete with Nintendo? Like, that's possible? And that's like when Sony and them got into it.
He bleeds! Oh.
Yeah, exactly, he bleeds! Then the PlayStation came. Well, that's the thing, right? Sega kind of was very unfortunate with the Saturn. The Saturn was a lot of mistakes, though, that wasn't just on Sega's part. Because it also had to do things with, like, them never getting Sonic Extreme out because Yuji Naka threw a tantrum.
I'm good.
He hurt the Sega Saturn. He fucking... I don't care what anybody says. He can never not take fucking guilt for that one.
And probably... Do you think that he had something to do with them not being able to acquire Microsoft?
Absolutely, because he had a huge say back
that's me
then.
That's me putting my tinfoil hat on, but I can see it.
Oh, dude, because he literally okay. As much as, you know, he was not the owner of the company, he had such a huge say that whatever gaming related was brought up, they would bring to him. They were like, oh, Yuji, what do you think of this? You know?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they oversaturated, too, by making shit like the 32X and stuff. They got a little overambitious, but even when they tried to backpedal with the Saturn, and they could have made the Saturn successful, they didn't have the chance because they never got a fucking Sonic exclusive, which, I'm sorry to say, at least, you know, and it's not to say Sega didn't have other good games, but back then, when you bought a Sega console, you were buying it for a Sonic game. It's like, why do you buy a Nintendo console back in the 90s? For a fucking Mario game, most likely, you know? That's usually the big thing, and the reason you're like, I want a Nintendo console. Oh, this is sussy. Oh, this is fucking... Okay, never mind, we're good. So when they released the Dreamcast, yeah, they were already broke. Unfortunately, they were already going bankrupt by the time the Dreamcast was released. Which is just a huge unfortunate turn of events. Yuji Naka really... Yeah, they were... By the time the Dreamcast was being released, they were already approaching bankruptcy, and that's when Xbox approached them about, what if we combine the Dreamcast into a Microsoft console, and we essentially become Microsoft Sega. Like, you know, we have...
Wait, so how did Sega, like, recover from the Dreamcast, like, pretty much fucking...
They ended up claiming bankruptcy, and obviously you know what claiming...
Oh, so they did go bankrupt.
Yes,
yeah.
They claimed bankruptcy, and then after claiming bankruptcy, they became a third-party developer, and just... Nintendo, of all companies, their biggest enemy, ended up just giving them tons of third-party deals for Sonic-related games. Because Nintendo was like, we can have Sonic? Okay.
I'm down!
They were like, wait, we can have exclusive rights to Sonic Adventure 2?
You mean our, like, enemy is now, like, our biggest moneymaker? I'm down, man.
Basically. Okay, my depth perception is fucked up. But, because
You got that me depth perception.
Microsoft approached Sega and said, why don't we become a collaborative company, right? It's
Like
kind of
Bandai Namco.
like Bandai Namco. Like, we will become Sega Microsoft, basically. Or Microsoft Sega. Sega Soft, yeah. And for some reason, it was going to go through, and then it mysteriously was just scrapped at some point. There was talks, and it was going to happen. It just ended up not happening. So
like when you told me that, I want to live in that world.
Yeah, like, basically, what I assume is because Yuji Naka hated Americans so much, he would not even fathom teaming with an American company. Because I hate to say it, and I'm not saying he's, like, some fucking racist or anything, because I know that's, like,
I'll say it, he was racist.
He fucking literally demeaned and put down, like, people that were not of Japanese culture. He felt they were stupid and didn't know how to make video games. The guy who ended up making Crash Bandicoot, who worked on Sonic 2, when he made Crash Bandicoot, he's like, oh, I just thought he was some kid who would never amount to anything because of his incompetency. That's what he fucking said! Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? You don't realize how much of an asshole you sound like for saying that, you know?
That fucking dickhead Yuji Naka. I hate that guy.
Yeah, I fucking hate him too. It was Dreamcast, not Saturn. Oh. Yeah, it was really... Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII ended up selling better than the Dreamcast, which is true, because once again, the marketing of Dreamcast was pretty non-existent.
Imagine talking so much shit, and then your first game that you make outside of Sega is fucking Balan Wonderland. I'm fucking good. That's literally talk shit, get hit. That's literally.
Yeah, literally. It's almost like everyone else in the company carried him, you know? Hi, Davey.
Yeah, like my goat, Naoto Oshima, Mr. NFT man.
And honestly, we have to give credit to Iizuka because he did do a lot of good for the franchise.
Horseman? Yeah, I agree.
I feel bad for him Horseman. I feel bad for him because Yuji Naka dipped, and a standard-ass programmer, they were like, "You're the director of the game now."
Yeah.
Dude,
I remember you told me that. We were playing Sonic Speed Simulator.
That's fucked up! Yeah, that was a good stream. We had a lot of good talks there. That's fucking awesome.
Honestly,
man.
that Sonic Speed Simulator stream, I learned so much, actually.
I feel like, the thing is, like, it's like, I don't know. When Dubers one time said he feels video game history is more interesting now, I'll always like the 90s to 2000s history, because I feel like a lot of cornerstones were built to create what we have now, you know?
Wait, what is interesting about video game history right now?
I don't know. You have to ask Dubers.
The fact that everybody's sexist?
The fact that everybody, exactly. Like,
that everybody is misogynistic as fuck. Sorry,
like, even no, you're right, though. You're right. I mean, even Nintendo, who was a juggernaut at that time, I couldn't help but feel appealed by how they got to that big, considering how... I mean, they're still very, very big, but back then, that was the company to go to. You bought a console, you bought a Nintendo console, and everyone else was irrelevant, you know?
How did Nintendo get so big?
They were the ones that brought back video gaming after the great video game crash of 1984. Essentially, video games were so unsuccessful in 84 because of E.T. I don't know if you ever heard of the E.T. video game. E.T. was a very critically acclaimed movie at the time, as you could assume. And people literally were pre-ordering the E.T. video game out the ass. They, for some reason, thought that this game was going to be the greatest fucking game that ever exists because the movie was so good, right? And it ended up being shit. I mean, literally one of the worst games ever. And it was so bad that they ended up having to bury their leftover stock in a desert somewhere, which AVGN would eventually find.
God.
I'm serious. Yep. They literally had to bury their extra stock in a desert. For years, it was thought to be a rumor. It was rumored to... People thought it was fake, until AVGN literally made a whole fucking movie / documentary proving it to be real. And he found the fucking desert and he dug them up. Thousands of copies of E.T. in a desert somewhere.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, I love AVGN. That's always been my boy. But, after he proved that, it was really funny. But, yeah, they made the game in 6 months and everything. So, at that point, video games were seen by the media as just a failing market. They were like, yeah, this is another trend that's never gonna stick. Video games are not the future, you know? Not like TV was back in the 50s. So, video games were dying out. Slowly, kids stopped going to arcades. People were not buying Atari consoles, which at the time Atari was the big thing. And then Nintendo decided to make Super Mario Brothers. The original Super Mario Brothers. And somehow, way or another, the NES came out in the States, and Super Mario Brothers literally single-handedly saved the entire gaming industry from ceasing to exist. Because it was that popular that in an entire year, people went from video games are a dying media to video games are the future of art. All because of Super Mario Brothers.
All because of some Italian.
Yep. Because it was the first... Because before then, video games were always seen as score-based games that would end in probably 10 minutes and repeat. Mario Brothers was the first game to have a traditional end to it. It had a beginning and an end, and you could replay the beginning and end over and over again. It was also the first, like, major platformer. Pac-Man did predate it, but Pac-Man was a game that would always repeat. So Mario Brothers was seen as, wow, this game actually has an end, like a movie or a TV show or some shit, right?
Wait, Pac-Man. Wait, Pac-Land.
Yes, Pac-Land was the...
What is Pac-Land?
Pac-Land is essentially a platformer that Miyamoto was heavily inspired by for Super Mario Brothers. It was a platforming game.
No, I know Pac-Land. That's the
one, you know the Smash Brothers stage? Yeah. So, but the fact that Super Mario Brothers had a beginning and end was the big appeal of that game, because it actually felt like a complete product and not just... You weren't playing it for score, you were playing it to beat the game, you know? Because there was finally an end to a fucking video game. And that was a huge appeal for Super Mario Brothers, and why platformers for the longest time were the AAA genre. If your game was a platformer, it was seen as a big deal. Kind of like how nowadays, like a AAA genre is like an open world game. Like,
yeah, open world action.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, back then, platformers were AAA, you know?
Yeah.
Also, yeah, it also spawned the trend of games in the 80s being hard as fuck. That's true. But, because of Mario, Nintendo overnight went from a company that made, like, you know, I mean, they made Donkey Kong, which was a fairly popular game, and Mario Bros, not to be confused with Super Mario Brothers.
Mario Bros is the one where they're in the sewer, right?
Yes! Look at you, knowing your game history.
I played that. I actually played that, no cap.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
I played that on my Game Boy Advance.
That's my favorite version of that, too. I loved it. And you booted up Mario Brothers.
At the retro arcade,
yeah,
near my place, they have a machine. You can play that.
Can I like, is it like frowned upon in Canada to have sex with an arcade machine in public?
I would assume so, yeah.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, so Mario Brothers single-handedly saved the genre, and Nintendo went from overnight a fairly successful company that was now going to die because video games were irrelevant, to single-handedly saving the genre and becoming literally a multi-fucking tycoon company that was essentially holding a monopoly on the entire genre because of Mario Brothers. So that is, again,
They didn't even have a monopoly in the industry. They were the industry.
They were the industry. Okay, so Atari tried to come back right after the video game crash was proven to be obsolete, right? Because Nintendo saved the genre. I don't even mean that like in a dick-sucking way. I mean that factually. Like, they really did. Like, if Mario Brothers never came out, we wouldn't be sitting here fucking playing video games on Twitch, you know? We wouldn't. Because video games were seen as a dying genre. It just wasn't relevant. I don't know if that sounds dick-sucky. I'm trying to be genuine here.
Holy moly, Nintendo bootlicker
No.
alert.
I'm being.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's
I'm
true
kidding, I'm
though. It's
I'm
really
kidding, I'm
true. Like video games were dead, and then Nintendo literally saved video games by making Mario Brothers. So every video game, I have always said this, every video game you love, you can thank Super Mario Brothers for, because without it, you probably wouldn't have that game.
Thanks, Mario.
You wouldn't have video games.
Thanks, Mario, for letting me play Galgun.
Yeah, exact. Fuck you, Mario. Maybe you shouldn't have existed. There's a okay. Have you
Can
ever
you just try Galgun once in your life?
I will.
Can you stop
I will.
hating?
Okay, do you know? Okay, have you ever heard one of Mario's like aliases, Mr. Video Game? That's not
What?
made. One of Mario's aliases is Mr. Video Game. People literally
Who
refer to
calls
him.
that?
People have referred to Mario as Mr. Video Game. I swear
I've
to
never
God,
heard that in my life.
they do. Like Jumpman, Mr. Video Game. You even read his Smash trophies. He's literally called Mr. Video Game in them. But
I've never heard this in my life, but yeah, that makes sense.
that's not even lovingly. Like, that's a literal statement. The man is Mr. Video Game. Yeah, the problem was that their systems were just not even close to quality Nintendo. That was the thing too. They did not have the like quality control that Nintendo had at the time. So a lot of stuff like Atari, the problem with
What
Atari,
consoles did Atari have?
2600, which was before the Great Video Game Crash. Then after the video game crash, they had the 5200, which was just not even successful. It was just a joke console.
It's just trash.
Yeah, then they had the Linux and the Jaguar. All those were jokes. They all tried to compete with Nintendo. All were never successful.
The fact that hearing these, I'm just like, what the fuck are those? Just tells you how unsuccessful.
Yo, what are these games you meant? What are these consoles, bro? Yeah, I mean, I've purposely like read a lot of books and watched a lot of documentaries on old game history because I really love it. So I wouldn't purposely try to bootleg. Oh, do you want to be Inky, the little bitch, or do you want me to be Inky?
What is describe Inky's character to me?
He's a beta. He's literally a bitch.
Fuck. What does a little bitch voice sound like?
I don't know. You could do like that Deku dub voice. That's kind of beta.
Come for the golden fruit, Pac-Man! Spooky wanted me to think of a good cut down if he ever got to me. I think my saw blade should do the trick.
That contraption doesn't look very strong. Some rev rolls into the body or butt bounces on the glass should do the trick. Thanks, Pac-Man. Oh yeah,
Look at this thing. Look at it.
Oh, fuck you! Yeah, I don't know. If it sounds bootlicky, I'm not trying to be.
I don't think so. I
I'm being like actually factual, you know?
I think you're pretty smart, don't you? I'll knock you off that platform.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, and then that was the thing too, right? Because then after that, and Atari sucked dick. All these companies were like, wait, why should we make it? This was a big mistake on their part. They were like, why should we make game consoles when we can just release it on Nintendos? So then, where did you play Pac-Man?
What kind of fucking business sense is this?
Yeah, literally, the companies that tried to make consoles didn't compare because all the good games were on Nintendo consoles. You wanted to play
everybody literally said, fuck making competition, we're just gonna be lazy.
We're just gonna make games for Nintendo's console because it's easier. And we'll just make money off of it that way. We'll make money in the gaming industry that way. So, Nintendo literally had a fucking, like, monopoly because you wanted to play Pac-Man? Well, you played it on Nintendo. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah. You want to play Pac-Man? You played it on Nintendo. You want to play Mario? You played it on Nintendo. Want to play Zelda? Play it on Nintendo. Want to play Mega Man? Play it on Nintendo. Want to play Tecmo fucking Super Bowl? Play it on Nintendo. Literally, name a game from back then. Name a fucking popular game from back then, and guess what? You were playing it on the fucking Nintendo. So nobody had competition. Like, why would I buy Atari? Do they have fucking Pac-Man? No. Playing Game Tycoon teaches you a lot about gaming history. Fucked up part is you're not even joking.
Playing what?
Gaming Tycoon. It's like a real game where you just learn how to monopolize the market. And that's basically what Nintendo did.
Sound like Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Yes, but for video games. What the fuck?
Yo, Ike is kind of fucking you up right now. No cap.
Alright, we'll go back to talking. Well, we'll go back to our history lesson in a minute, guys. I'm fucking
hit this
pissed.
guy's ass first. 1 second.
Bitch. Oh, I hit him twice? Okay. Looks like you can still use a close shave. I was just voicing it since he was gone. These are so fucking free. Alright, that was the easiest way to do it. Yeah, Game Dev Tycoon. The Golden Strawberry. Easy.
Wow,
clap.
you really just kicked his ass. God,
I literally rev rolled into him, and he was taking double damage for some reason. So then I was like, why would I jump on this man? But yeah, as you said, every game company was fucking stupid and was like, yeah, let's just sell on the NES. Every fucking company. So by the time other companies even tried, they didn't even have necessarily the rights to even have these games, and if the rights were possible, you were getting an inferior version to what the NES was offering because it was such a high-powered console for its time. Compared to, like, a fucking Atari 5200, you know?
now that I think about it, what the fuck is even an Atari game these days?
Well, Atari's... Okay, let's put it this way. Atari died out a long time ago.
They're dead.
Atari was bought out by Namco in the 2000s, so anything Atari related is just owned by fucking Namco. And that was before the Bandai Namco merger. So Bandai and Namco own Atari, basically. Well, you know what the problem with Atari was? The reason Atari started doing so poorly on top of that, on top of having to deal with Nintendo, was because apparently 90% of their like game developers, I watched a documentary on like the downfall of Atari. Their studio where they would like actually develop the games, they literally 90% of the time fucked around, smoked pot, and did not even make games. They were literally a game company that was literally giving people jobs who were just smoking pot and fucking around all day. I'm dead fucking serious, by the way.
That was wild.
Yep, they were just sitting around and smoking pot and not actually making games. So you know that.
So technically,
also
Pac-Man is Atari's mascot. Technically,
no, he's Namco's mascot. He's always been Namco. Atari has nothing to do with Namco, unless you mean because they're all merged. But then Bandai is also Namco's mascot. Pac-Man is also Bandai's mascot at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yes. Pac-Man is Namco, Bandai, and Atari's daddy.
Before Bandai Namco, what exactly was Bandai?
They made toys. They
just made toys.
They were most popular for Gundam model kits. Gunpla literally put them on the map. Because of Gunpla, they actually are the reason why Gundam ended up being so successful. Because the original TV series was actually deemed a failure. It wasn't until they ended up making model kits of the like mobile suits in the show that it got caught on, and then they were like, wait, this could sell. And with the help of, Sunrise, they ended up making the movie versions of Mobile Suit Gundam, which ended up being the canon version, obviously. But without the model kits, Gundam would be dead. So, you can thank Bandai for Gundam, actually. Yeah. I would say until the Wii era, I would say Nintendo was on top for a whole era in the NES era, but then Sega came in the SNES era and became their prime competition. That was when game companies were like, wait. Another thing was, it was very expensive to sell out a license to produce a Nintendo game, like an NES game. So when you say I'm Namco and I'm like, I want to put Pac-Man on the NES, you're literally giving Nintendo like 60% of the profit back then. They're literally fucking you. Okay? When Sega came around, And they also had a lot of restrictions with, like, what you could put in your games and what you couldn't, which is, like, religious shit, right? Like, couldn't put any religion. Nintendo didn't want that. No violence, so you couldn't have blood or anything like that. Stepping on fucking turtles was apparently okay, but not blood. So when Sega came around, Sega had a very different way of doing it. Sega said, we get 30% of the profit, and you can put blood and religious references in your games. And that's when all these companies like Capcom and Namco and shit were like, wait, fuck Nintendo, what the fuck? We're literally going to make more money making it on the Genesis, you know? So that's when, despite, there were still games that came out on Nintendo consoles because Nintendo was still very popular. So companies like Konami and Namco and shit would still make games on SNES, but they were heavily favoring the Genesis because they were making more profit off the Genesis, you know? Because again, you made an NES, you made a Super Nintendo or NES game, you were getting 40%. You made a Genesis game, you were getting 70%. You know, it's...
How did Sega make money off that? Just off the sure fact that everybody wanted to go on the Genesis instead?
Yep. They literally capitalized on the fact that they were cheaper. Everybody fucking... They made so much money because everybody was buying Genesis, and everybody was teaming up with Genesis, you know?
Yeah.
Their go cheaper tactic ended up making them more money than losing back then, before, you know, the Saturn era and shit, which is why they were so successful. You know, they had the simple philosophy of, let's literally give them a deal they can't refuse.
Yeah.
And they did. That's why Nintendo was kind of fucking floored. Then by the time the N64 era came out, and Super Mario 64 was obviously the creation of 3D platformers. It was the pioneer, you know, and obviously it is definitely the focal point of where all 3D platformers stood. But the harsh reality is the N64 only stood tall for a short while. Because once the PlayStation 1 once the PlayStation 1 got up and running, Nintendo couldn't compete. And that's the sad reality. Because oh my god, can I not? Oh, this is just like all slippery? Oh fuck. That is the sad reality. Mario 64 sold the N64, but then like a year after it came out, obviously people are going to lose interest in buying a console for the same fucking game, right? Like, that's only obvious. You don't buy a console, you're like, I'm going to buy one game, and then boom. But Sony, and nobody wanted, because of the ill will from the last two eras, nobody in the N64 era wanted to team up with Nintendo. Nobody. They were like, suck my dick, dude. They were all about teaming up with the new guy, PlayStation, with Sony, and Sega, because they had a great repertoire with Sega, a lot of those companies. So Nintendo, the only way Nintendo survived was because of their first-party titles. Because you couldn't play Mario or Zelda or Pokemon anywhere else. Pokemon saved their asses hardcore in the 90s, might I add. Because Pokemon literally was a money seller for them at that point. Because I'm sure you know like how big Pokemon Mania was back then. And it was a huge fucking deal. I'd say without Pokemon, the 90s would have looked a lot rougher for Nintendo. But yeah, by the time Final Fantasy VII came out, Nintendo had no chance to catch up. Crash Bandicoot was a nice start, and games like the fact that they had so much third-party support, like Tekken and all that stuff, also kind of like hurt. But then when they got Final Fantasy VII, and Final Fantasy VII ended up actually being surprisingly a super popular game, Nintendo was kind of over. That's just the harsh reality, you know? And then by the time of GameCube, by the time of that era, unfortunately, at this point, Sega's kind of out of the picture because they're going bankrupt from the Dreamcast, and Nintendo's producing the GameCube, and that's all nice and well.
Why did the Dreamcast flop so hard?
Because people lost faith in Sega after there was no Sonic game on the Saturn. That's literally why.
Because of Yuji Naka.
Because of Yuji Naka. Because people got invested in Sega because of Sonic. And then when there was no new Sonic, they were like, well, why the fuck am I going to buy this game console? You know? Well, the fact that a lot of stuff came around its release date also hurt. But it's also the fact of, like, why am I going to look at Sega when there's no new Sonic? And it's like, oh, Crash Bandicoot. Oh, this new Mario game. Oh, you know, Tekken. Final Fantasy VII. There was no reason to look over at Sega's direction. because their literal powerhouse was nowhere to be seen. And again, all because of Yuji Naka. Thanks, Yuji Naka. Fucking dumbass. Oh, this is...
What a fucking rat.
Oh my fucking god! Holy fuck!
I like seeing Pac-Man's sliding animations.
It's really funny. Is this guy gonna... Oh, fucking skill issue, dude. Cry about it.
Oh!
Oh ho ho! Look at that boy. But yeah, like that ended up really sucking. So all that third-party support Sega had ended up going to Sony, because of course, game businesses will always gear towards whoever's selling the best. And Sega wasn't selling the best because there was no Sonic. So when Sony, the new kid on the block, was selling so well, they were like, yeah, we know we have a good repertoire with you, Sega. Hey, you know, we don't have anything against you, but you're not the heavy hitter of this generation, so bye, you know?
So would you say, like, the 90s belonged to Sony?
It's hard. I would say...
It was like the come-up of Sony.
The 90s... The 90s, I actually would argue the 90s are mixed. Because the 90s were owned by Sega for the first 5 years, and then Sony by the last 5 years. Sega Sega owned it for the first 5 years, and then Sony owned it for the last 5 years. So
okay, okay, sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead. No, I was just saying it's split.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go back. Let's look at terms of decades, right? So the 80s, would you say it's like Nintendo? It's owned by Nintendo.
Yeah.
90s is when like the mixed genre started coming up, like the other big titans of the industry.
The other big titans, exactly.
Oh, well, what about the 2000s?
It's hard to say because I will say this. On one hand, and I love Nintendo, but they're not in the consideration for this. Unfortunately, because GameCube was also carried by first-party support and pretty much no third-party. I mean, yeah, that Pac-Man world and shit, but Sony was just doing it better, you know? The problem, I keep dying, is with I would say, the first 5 or so years, because I get it, Xbox was successful, but Xbox was not PS2 successful. Right? PS2 literally blew the generation out of the water.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say PS2 was fucking huge.
That's what I'm saying. You know, you can't even call me a Nintendo bootlicker for the Mario comment earlier because look, I'm not.
No,
even...
I know. It was a joke.
No, I know, but I'm just saying I'm not even Nintendo's corner right now. I'm saying I'm being very realistic about it. You know.
Yeah.
Black has pretty much said my point in a nutshell. I would argue... Oh, fuck, this part's rough. The first half was PS2, but by the time the next generation came out, again, GameCube was fairly niche. Xbox, I would argue, was also not as niche, but niche in comparison to the PS2.
I feel like the Xbox 360 was fucking huge.
Well, that's
I don't know why.
By the time...
I feel like Xbox 360 dominated PS3.
Well, that's the thing. I was actually going to bring that up. By the time the next generation came around, Nintendo was doing their own thing. By that point, they gave up trying to be competition, right? It was between Sony and Microsoft. And the PS3 was good. Don't get me wrong. It had some good games. But...
I mean, I had a PS3.
Yeah, I had a PS3, and it was good. But, market-wise, sales-wise, the 360 dominated. I mean, literally blew the competition out of the water. Like, the PS2, we all thought the PS2 was really fucking incredible when it came out sales-wise. We were like, wow, this is incredible how quickly this is selling. And then the 360 came out, and it was just unfathomable, you know?
I feel like the 360 really capitalized on, like, online games.
Well, yes. That was... It was, you know, and that was something that was originally, like, you know, kind of...
Xbox,
the seeds were
Xbox
planted.
also had that. Yeah.
Ironically, the seeds in online gaming were originally planted in the fucking Dreamcast, which is why Microsoft was so interested in pairing up with Sega. Because they knew Sega already understood that online gaming was the future. There literally was online gaming for fucking Dreamcast like there was for Xbox, like original Xbox.
Yeah.
Sega understood that was the future of games. And Microsoft saw that and was like, oh, they understand our business practice. You know, nobody else, Nintendo didn't think it was that. Sony didn't really, like, Sony did, but their online was not great on PS3. You know, it was kind of like a...
PlayStation Network was pretty shit.
Yeah, it was kind of just shoehorned in to compete with Microsoft, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Sega and Microsoft understood this is where gaming is going to go. And that's why I think it is a shame, too, because I think Sega would have perfectly fit in with the business practices of Microsoft, you know? But,
Yeah.
yes, I will agree, 1,000... Yeah, Microsoft thought ahead in the late 2000s. I would honestly argue that Microsoft kind of picked up where Sega left off in that regard of being so innovative in the industry. Because Sega was far ahead of their time in the day, and then Microsoft was very far ahead after Sega kind of died out, you know?
Yeah. And then I feel like in the 2010s, mid 2010s is when everybody started catching up.
Yeah,
especially when the Switch dropped. I think the Switch dropping was like, that was when Nintendo was like, alright, we're fucking back.
We're back, exactly. See, the generation before that is the one that interests me the most, though, in terms of who's really the winner. Because you had the Xbox One, and the PS4, and the fucking Wii U, alright? So we can scratch off the Wii U. We know the Wii U's not the fucking winner here. by a very far margin, I think it's safe to say the Wii U is not the winner, right? But then who the fuck won between the... honestly, I guess I would say the PS4 was the winner.
I think the PS4. The PS4 was so much more popular than the Xbox, and at this point, PlayStation Network was a paid service now.
Yeah.
And the features they offered were equal to or like greater than whatever Xbox Live offered.
Yeah.
PS3, PS4 had like every single amazing exclusive.
I think
it was like used by like pretty much universally by almost every single person who played still on console. Everybody had a PS4.
I think
any major like video game was played on PS4. If you were a big game, you were on PS4.
Well, yeah, and I think that's the thing, right? If you don't mind me interjecting,
no,
I feel like that is where the weaknesses of Microsoft were shown for the first time, where it was finally shown out for the public, right? Because in the Xbox era, they were untouchable because they had the best online gaming. But once the other companies got good online gaming, then it came down to exclusives. And no offense, because Halo is obviously revolutionary, but what else was there, aside from Halo, that sold on such a huge scale of all Sony's exclusives? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was the Achilles heel of Microsoft, the lack of exclusives in comparison to what Sony was offering. Because Sony had all these gifted IPs that they had literally since the PS1 era, or PS2, right? Yeah. Fucking, you know, Ratchet and Clank, fucking God of War, Uncharted ended up being really popular on PS3. They had a lot of stuff. And Microsoft pretty much had the weakest Halo ever come out in Halo 5, right?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're fucking right.
Like, they didn't even have something on par with Halo Reach, you know? They didn't have something that sold as insane as Halo 3. They had fucking Halo 5. Like that, Jesus Christ, if there was like, that's like right there where and then when Microsoft started putting their games like on like Steam and Windows, I was like, is this really going to be like Microsoft's like weakness throughout the rest of history? The fact that they have no exclusives. And any exclusive they have, you can buy on PC. Because that's still a very glaring issue.
I feel like exclusives now for Microsoft, they realize it's like, I think maybe it's just more of like a resignation from Microsoft, because they realize they can't, that Sony has all the good exclusives.
Yeah.
Like they can't get an exclusive, so why make it exclusive? That's not part of their business.
They don't have Sony or Nintendo's exclusives.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's never really been their strength. I feel like their strength has never been the strength of their exclusives.
Well, yeah, that's
more or less like all their games. Their games right now. I feel like their business model is more of ease of access.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Which is smart. Don't get me wrong, because they're making money off of that. You know.
Yeah. I feel like Microsoft's always ever since like Xbox Live started, it's just been like, what carries them is their features.
Yeah, I feel like their innovation was what carried them for, you know? Because their innovation was pretty unmatched.
Oh my god.
Yeah, speedrun stress! Oh, hold up. Let me read chat real quick. 'Cause Black is saying some really, like, real shit right now. Yeah, Microsoft screwed themselves by year one by incorrectly marketing the One as a streaming service console. Do you remember that when they were like, oh, their entire E3 was talking about TV features? I was like, what are you doing, Microsoft? They were like, TV, TV, TV. I was like, bro, you are a video game company. What are you doing? Yeah, and the thing with Rare games being on Microsoft, right, was they bought Rare, and that was smart at the time. Smart business practice. But then all the good names from Rare left. So the Rare games they were left with were Nuts and Bolts and a Conquer remake that wasn't even that great. So it's like their Rare games ended up being pretty trash at that point, you know? Until they ended up getting like actual good people again with, what's that new fucking game, the pirate game. That ended up being pretty good. But for a while, Rare was just kind of like an IP they owned, you know? Yeah, yet the fact, yeah.
Okay, you know what, Black?
Yeah, I agree, Black. I agree.
You know what?
Sorry.
Okay, so again, the whole point is that I feel like Xbox is more about ease of access for all of your games.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny that you say there's no reason to own an Xbox Series X because you don't need an Xbox to play it, to play their games on it anymore.
Yeah.
The only reason you would get a Series X these days, I feel like, is to play
Sonic Unleashed.
Is to be backwards compatible, which fits with their business model.
Which is actually pretty smart, because there's a lot of old fucking games like Sonic Unleashed. Do you know how many Sonic fans I know have bought an Xbox just to play fucking Sonic Unleashed? I'm not even joking. I'm being genuine. I've seen so many fucking Sonic fans on Twitter that are like, yo, I bought an Xbox for Sonic Unleashed 60 FPS. I'm not even memeing. Like, I'm being fucking genuine. That's pretty goddamn smart, you know?
No, we got no Unleashed fans out here.
Because the game's fucking trash. Why the fuck would you want to play on Wii?
Yeah, that's facts.
But, you know, like Black said, it's kind of cold hard truth that a lot of their exclusives were timed. Like, for example, Dead Rising 3 was a timed exclusive. And at the time, it was a big deal that was an exclusive. That Capcom would even let a franchise as big as Dead Rising become an exclusive. But it made sense because the first game was technically only on Xbox, unless you count that shitty Wii port that nobody likes to talk about, right? But it was funny because then after 2 was on fucking everything. You could buy 2 on a goddamn, I don't know, Game Boy. I'm being sarcastic, but the point stands, that's just how fucking many versions of that game there were. When 3 came out, which was overly hyped, of course, because 2 was so good, and then it was like, oh, it's Microsoft exclusive. People were like, fuck, I gotta buy a Microsoft. But then it ended only being a timed exclusive, so.
Yeah.
Well, you can buy Dead Rising 3 on Steam, Black. It is possible. I bought it. I don't know if they got rid of it, but I bought it. When it was still up, at least. But you're right that you can't play it on consoles. But I guess that's technically arguably the same with pretty much anything else on Xbox, though, right? Like, Halo, if you can't buy it on Steam, you can buy it on Xbox. But that's like, I guess that's kind of against the point of the argument, right? Because we're talking about the fact that, like, all these games you can play on Steam, you know?
Yeah, but then again, but like I said, that's just kind of the direction that Microsoft wants to take their their business now.
And that's fine.
It's all about just being able to play any of your games at any time on any platform.
Yeah, and I think that's.
I mean, I see the point too. Like, it's pretty smart.
Listen, at this point, they kind of understand that exclusive-wise, like you said, they can't compete with Nintendo and Sony, so you have to find a means to adapt. And that's a smart way to adapt in the industry, you know?
Yeah, like, can you imagine if fucking Nintendo did this? Like, holy shit.
If Nintendo made it so you could actually play the old critically acclaimed games at an easy access? I don't think Nintendo, I would arguably say, because Nintendo's already doing really fucking well this generation, right? And, you know, you can argue they're winning this generation. But at that point, I would say it's not even a question. if I could put on my Switch and be like, I want to play. I'll just say the one that is always obviously asked for. I want to play Super Smash Bros. Melee on my Switch, and I could. Well, then it would be no question, right? Then Nintendo would undoubtedly be the console of this generation, the Nintendo Switch.
Holy shit.
I don't know. If I'm saying anything out of pocket, let me know. But fuck my ass.
No, I think you're right.
I don't know. I don't like. The problem with the PS5 right now is it's very hard to fucking get, which is you know,
Yes.
and which is kind of like an e-goms, you know. And the fact that it's like right now, I mean, it has exclusives, and there are quite a plentiful amount. But again, nobody can fucking play most of them because they can't get a PS5. You know, you can play Stray at least. That's a win. I'm being serious. At least you can fucking play Stray. Yeah, it's funny to say that. Yeah, but the thing with Spider-Man, if you want to get like, and I'm just getting a technicality, is that was exclusive on PS4 for like literally a whole generation, right? So now it's finally come to Steam, but it's been like 5 years after it came out originally.
Yeah.
So it had a whole generation of exclusiveness.
Yeah.
It's just like Dead Rising 3, where it finally became a console game, but
Wait, is that Spider-Man not the new Spider-Man game?
Nope. That is the original game remastered, which they also released on PS5. Yep, just a remaster of the first game. The remaster came out on both PS5 and Steam. I don't even think I don't even think it includes the Miles Morales part. It just has the Peter Parker part. Which, I mean, I'm not arguing that the Peter Parker part's bad. I'm just saying, you know, I want both if you're gonna fucking put it on Steam, you know?
Okay, but to be honest, I only want to play it on Steam because of the mods. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, you wanna play as Kermit?
Dude, I saw a mod today, you can play as fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora. What the fuck?
That's pretty... Dude, I wanna play as a dick. I just wanna fly around as a dick. And I wanna see how long I can...
Sounds like you want to play Saints Row.
No, I wanna play Spider-Man! I wanna... You know, my fucking dick. What the fuck? What the... Okay, you see how fucked up that was? Yeah, exactly. The problem with the Switch is people want this, like, you know, super optimized new Nintendo Switch 4K, whatever. But like you said, it's supposed to be accessible to every market, to everyone. And if there was a high-powered version of the Switch, one, you'd have to accommodate for the fact that it's a fucking handheld, right? So, and two, could you imagine the price of that goddamn thing? Seriously. Because it wouldn't be cheap. It'd be at least around the same point as like a PS5. And at that point, is it really accessible to everyone? You know? Just saying, like, at that point, if you make a Nintendo Switch, a new Nintendo Switch, and it's like $650, can you argue that's accessible? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not very accessible. Okay. I'm just gonna not go that way. Yeah, when people got mad at the OLED, I laughed. I was like, I mean, first off, that wasn't even supposed to be the point of the OLED. It wasn't supposed to be like the new Nintendo Switch. It's supposed to just be like a simple upgrade to the Switch, which I don't know. People are fucking dumb, of course. But, I mean, granted, I know, in a perfect world, we all want an upgraded Switch, but it's gonna cost money, and I think that's the harsh reality people aren't realizing, is you're not gonna be spending like $300 to buy the new Nintendo Switch, you know? You're paying $250 for the normal Switch. You're gonna be paying a few $100s more if you want fucking 1080p handheld on the go, perfect fucking 60 frames per second every goddamn game, you know? You're gonna pay. Money is a very realistic thing, and gamers are dumb.
Wait, what is the difference between the Switch and the Switch OLED?
It's just, I think it just changes the contrast of the screen to make it clearer or some shit. It makes it brighter. Screen's a little bigger. It has a clearer picture. I forget like all the specifics of it, but it's not anything revolutionary. It's just like a very simple upgrade. You want to be fucking Ranger Dan over here? What the fuck
Sure.
his name is? Okay, go ahead.
Welcome to the summit of Blade Mountain, Pac-Man. The only way down the other side is on a frozen river of ice. I have ice skates for you to wear so you won't slip and fall on all of the ice. Oh, this level's lit.
Oh no.
I also have some tips to help you get to the bottom safely. I'm not gonna read this.
Oh boy, yeah, you don't want to read me how to play? People are, oh, but we have the Steam Deck now. Okay, and that's Steam? I've heard, but the thing is, I've heard, like, issues of Steam Deck too, so it's not perfect, you know? It can't even run every fucking game.
I have seen some cool things with Steam Deck.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't cool, but it's not perfect. I've literally seen, like, what I'm trying to say is, it cannot run every game, right? So, it's not perfect yet. So, like, I wouldn't call it a Switch killer. At least not yet, you know? Because you're buying a fucking Steam Deck and you're like, okay, well, maybe the game I want on it works. Maybe it doesn't, you know? Ooh! Alright, Pac-Man is a smash. Do you see the fucking finesse and, like, skill this guy has?
Yeah, instant smash.
Ah! Okay, up until that.
Finesse and skill, yeah.
Okay, that's not on him. That's on me. That's on me. Don't blame it on him. Don't blame Pac-Man. He's perfect. It's just like the second version of the Vita. Ah, remember the PS Vita?
I do.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about handheld markets, which also is just a whole nother beast in itself, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, handheld market was only two companies, two of the big three companies participated in that. Like,
well, there technically was three. Sega did have their hand in it at one point, back when they were still a part of the big three. But there was a point where they were the big three instead of Microsoft.
That's true.
And they had handhelds. They just all sucked, so... They just all sucked, so, But, I would say for the most part, the handheld market's always been dominated by Nintendo. I mean, yeah, the PSP sold well.
Okay.
It still didn't sell how the...
It's a piece of shit. To be honest. I own a PSP. That thing was a fucking piece of shit.
I don't remember any, like, games that I really liked on the PSP. Like games that I'm like, ah, yeah, it's like, okay, like, I remember there was a remake of Mega Man 1, right? And that was fun. But you want to know my argument to that is? If I'm playing a remake of Mega Man 1, I might as well just play fucking Mega Man 1. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't improve upon Mega Man 1. It just graphically updates it to PSP graphics. So, it's not a big game changer. Same with the Mega Man X remake. It's like, oh, I could just play Mega Man X. You know?
Let me tell you the only reason... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, Persona, I think, was, like, a big reason for PSP, right? They got some remakes on there, didn't they?
Yeah, they got the Persona 1 remake and the PS portable for it.
Yeah. What if P4 was on Vita, right?
It was on Vita.
Yeah, okay.
The only reason to get the PSP, in my opinion, was one, the Final Fantasy Tactics remake, War of the Lions, literally the definitive version.
Yeah, what about Crisis Core with Gungaga?
I never played Crisis Core.
But Zach says Gungaga. Gungaga. That's like iconic, bro. I love that line. I'm sorry. Anyways.
I think P3 portable is another big reason.
That's fair.
What else?
Which you can soon buy, by the way, on the Steam, Xbox,
PlayStation,
and Nintendo stores.
You know, it's pretty base that the P3P modding community is like, they're like modding it to have like real overworld.
Oh, that sucks.
That's not.
Oh, the Steam version's gonna have that? Because they're gonna mod it. The Steam version's gonna mod that in? Like the Steam community.
They're already modding. P3 portable, like emulation.
Oh,
okay.
They
have like actual overworld sections, not just the point and clicks.
So what you're telling me is Persona fans are like Sonic fans of JRPGs, where their modding community is fucking busted, is what you're saying.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So like literally, modding community is making P3 Portable the definitive version of P3.
That's pretty lit. Oh, so you don't have to deal with Marin Karen?
You haven't even experienced that yet.
Yeah,
but
but
once
I
you
know.
do, you're gonna be like, I'm playing fucking Portable. I'm good, man. Trust me, that shit is ass.
Oh, I did play the Final Fantasy IV version on PSP, even though I wanted to play the SNES version. So there is that, I guess. And that version was fine. It looked kind of ugly, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Another reason. Ratchet and Clank was really good.
Oh, Daxter? What about Daxter, bro?
I never played that.
There was literally a game starring Daxter. PSP,
Yeah, I remember that.
PSP emulation's pretty perfect. I will admit, Black.
Yeah, PSP emulation is very, very good.
I just feel like, you know, like, and I don't even like the DS very much. I didn't think the DS had many games that I enjoyed, but I can admit that it was more successful overall than the PSP because it was the DS, you know.
Okay,
Dude,
the DS is
Daxter?
mid as fuck, but the 3DS, that show's
3DS.
banging.
Do you know the 3DS is the only Nintendo handheld aside from the Game Boy that I actually like? I like the original
Yeah.
Game Boy, and I guess if you throw color in there as well, because it was just an updated Game Boy, and 3DS.
You didn't like that? You didn't like the GBA?
I thought the GBA was kind of ass a lot of the times, because 90% of the time it relied on ports of SNES games that ended up looking like Tales of Fantasia. Shit,
That's
you know?
I think the only good-looking GBA game that I remember was probably Fire Red.
Fuck my ass. Yeah, like, I mean, Pokemon Fire Red is like, you know, I think the best thing that the GBA had to offer was like RPGs most of the time, you know?
Bro, Mecha never played Daxter. I know, man.
Daxter's lit. Daxter's lit.
I love like those Naughty Dog games, like Ratchet and Clank.
What about Crash Bandicoot? That was not.
I never actually got to play Crash.
I'm not gonna lie, Crash was hard as balls. I don't think you would like it. I mean, you might, but it's the whole point of Crash Bandicoot is to play a difficult game. So I don't know if you're gonna like that very much, you know. But Naughty Dog also exists because of Crash, so it's like one of those things where you give respect on the name, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
You give respect on the name at least.
I recognize that Crash is a very big name in the industry. Like,
Yeah.
It used to be like very, very big, and it set up Naughty Dog for like a lot of success. Like, we don't get Last of Us without Crash.
At one point, yeah, exactly. At one point, Crash Bandicoot was as popular as like Mario. So there was a point when Crash Bandicoot was as big of a name, he was right up there with Mario and fucking Sonic. So, you know, like you said, without Crash Bandicoot, Crash was the reason Sony was able to hit success so early with the PS1 also, because Crash 1 was an extremely popular game, you know? It was their answer to Sonic and Mario. But like you said, without Crash, there wouldn't be like games like Last of Us, you know?
Okay, Advance Wars, I gotta say it, that shit was fucking fire.
Advance Wars? Yeah, I like that. Do you know Hitler was in the
Good,
original version?
And Golden Sun. Golden Sun's also very good.
Do you know Hitler was in the original version of
Really?
of Advance Wars? Yep.
What the fuck?
So Advance Wars is a port of Super Famicom Wars on the Super Famicom, and in that game, one of the playable characters was Hitler. You could go through the faction as Germany, and you could like pretty much.
I see.
You can recreate the Nazi regime.
I see why they cut that shit.
Japan only game, by the way, just to put things into perspective.
Oh, of course.
The Super Famicom version was only Japan exclusive. When they brought it over to GBA, I'm pretty sure Reggie looked, because Reggie at that time was already CEO, he probably looked and was like, are you guys fucking insane? Like that, I'm pretty sure it was his exact reaction. Alright, do you want me to be Pinky? Can I be a simp? Oh, Pac-Man, you want this stupid golden fruit, don't you?
I was gonna give her Anna's voice.
Oh, you...
Yeah, fucking bitch. Spooky was right. You never
Fucking
wanted
bitch.
me. Well, if I can't have you,
If I can't have you,
nobody
nobody
will.
will.
We both held our noses at some point.
Yeah. That's an Anna classic.
Okay, you gotta relax, girl.
Fucking bitch!
Wait, this is the same as the last boss.
Yeah, it is. Nice boss design, Namco.
This is literally the same shit.
And it's the same shape, like.
What did Dawson? Oh, Dawson said. What'd you say about Golden Sun? He said it was.
I
lit.
didn't say anything. I said it was good.
It's really funny though because I think you already know what my favorite GBA game is. I call it the RPG system, but my favorite game on it is not an RPG.
Dude, what is it?
It's fucking Wario Land 4.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love that game. Great. That's probably the best. There's a puzzle platformer right there. Wario Land 4. Actually, Wario in general is pretty much based upon the core concepts of being an opposite of Mario, in the sense of Mario is very skill-based platforming, where Wario is more collecting and puzzle solving. So, there is that. So, maybe you'd like Wario. You know, I was trying to reel this back to our topic from before, you know?
Yeah.
That's not because I'm a Wario, like, simp or anything, of course. I just, you know, just pointing it out. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck you, you bitch! Fucking bitch!
Fucking bitch!
Facts, though. Yeah, Wario Land 4 is fucking goated. That's my favorite game on the system. Although, I would say Mother 3 is a pretty close second. Mother 3 is pretty fucking great.
Mother 3's on the GBA?
Yes, it was. It was originally supposed to be an N64 game, but it got canned, and then it was brought back as a GBA title. Excuse me real quick.
This is no way to treat a lady.
This is no way to treat a lady.
Although, I do sometimes wonder what the game would have looked like if it actually came out for the N64.
Good old Enners.
I love Enna Earl Wet. Enner Earl Wet. That's my favorite thing I've ever. When I literally checked her Twitter and I checked the translation I saw, I was like, this is great.
On the Niji-sanji's website, yeah.
Yeah, Enner Earl Wet. Wait, hold up. She's like fucking gassing me up right now. I'm getting fucked.
She's gaslighting you.
Yeah.
Gazoo
I literally love Enna so much. I didn't expect to love Enna as much as I do. Not that I didn't like her. I just didn't expect me to fall in love with Enna as much as I do. I'm like, I literally love fucking Enna. She's just so funny. Oh!
Yeah, it is really entertaining.
Dude, this boss fight sucks ass!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he just gets fucking slapped off screen. Alright,
That's what you get, you fucking bitch!
The good thing about this fucking boss fight, or any boss fight in this game for that matter, is that you actually have checkpoints in the fight, which is, to me, pretty goddamn impressive for a fucking, like, a platformer, you know? Wait, hold up, I'm like, gaslighting her right now. Cool. You know, I've done a lot this playthrough, and I still have a lot of lives, because I've been... Oh. I'm still playing with you. Fuck, I couldn't get it out that time.
Her voice is not that nasally.
I literally pinched my nose as hard as I could.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. This boss fight's literally the same as the fucking last one. I love it. Okay, no.
Oh my god, dick.
Eat dick. Eat dick!
Oh, oh!
Jojo! You like that curve? I literally fucking risked falling to my death.
That's what I play on this on for handheld games. I mean, 3DS. I really love the 3DS.
3DS had everything.
I mean, they had Tales of the Abyss. Probably the definitive version of Tales of the Abyss.
You already know what I can say. Fucking Super Mario 3D Land. Literally, two great Kirby platformers. Link Between Worlds, Luigi's Mansion 2. A lot of good Mario RPGs.
Let me name all the fucking fire games that I played on 3DS.
Okay.
Awakening.
Yeah, Awakening. I even played Awakening. That shit was
Abyss.
fire.
Sort of Q.
Then I bought Fates and it was mid as fuck. So. Egon.
Okay, listen, Fates is mid as fuck, but that game is fun.
I fucking didn't like it. I played Awakening, I loved it. I bought that, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Okay, listen, I like Fates because it was unabashedly some fucking weeb trash.
Well,
And
yeah,
was like,
I
love
think
this.
that's why I wasn't huge on it, cause like I mean, not that I don't like weeb shit. Like I'm fine with it, but I just felt like I was like I don't know. There's something about Puka. Sorry, I lost my train of
Go
thought.
ahead, finish your thought.
No.
You're talking about Fates. Well, you said you don't like weeb. Not that you don't.
It's not that I don't like
weeb
weeb shit. It's just something about Awakening. It just felt I don't know, kind of like the Galaxy to me. It felt grander, you know.
Awakening was really good because it was just like a return to form for the Fire Emblem series. Because
It felt like it was
Before-
catering to Fire Emblem and not fucking the weebs, you know?
yeah, because before Awakening, Fire Emblem was actually doing really bad.
It was gonna die.
Awakening was gonna be the last Fire Emblem.
How do you feel that there was a toss-up between Chibi Robo and Fire Emblem, and one of them had to die, and it was Chibi Robo?
That's pretty smooch, to be totally honest with you.
Imagine, I want to live
Chibi Robo is hella lit.
Fire. I'm not saying, okay, I'm not a Fire Emblem hater, but I'm just imagining what the timeline would be like if Fire Emblem died and Chibi Robo lived. Would we
I would
have
be down. I'm down either way.
Would we have Chibi Robo Warriors right now? And Chibi Robo Fates? And people
Holy
would be like, oh,
fuck.
Chibi Robo is such a fucking weed game. Like, it's just a waifu simulator, you know?
Chibi Robo Fates is mid as fuck. I'm good.
In another universe, there are 6 Chibi Robo clones in Smash! There's 6 of
yeah,
them.
I don't know. So there's that. What else? Oh yeah, Bravely Default. What that game?
Oh,
is
yeah.
so good. One of the grindiest RPGs I've ever had to play, but unironically one of the most fun like grindy RPGs. Because I just put it on auto and then I would just not look at my screen and move my control stick around,
Are you fucking my
and
ass?
the game would auto grind for me.
That's pretty fucking lit.
What else did I play on?
Should we just both consistently... Why was that... Okay. What am I doing?
Should both consistently what?
Should we both just consistently start rapid firing out 3DS titles? Just be like,
sure. Why not?
all right, Super Mario 3D Land. All right, that's it. I've done my job. I'm kidding.
What else did I have?
We'll take turns. Oh, I think I see.
Well, 3DS.
Chibi was so
That's
fucking
it.
lit. Shouldn't have died. Oh, wow, it's just that easy.
I think just all of Bravely Default was so good. Like, holy fuck. That was like one of the best like Final Fantasy-esque games that I've played in a while.
I heard a lot of great shit about it, so you know, like
It's really good.
I do know how like acclaimed it was.
I do not recommend. This is not a game I can recommend very easily to people.
Well, yeah, I presume it's like me with
Holy
crack.
fuck!
I don't like
That game is
grinding,
grinding.
so it's like I get it.
Yeah.
You know.
Grinding, you have to grind in that game. Like, the game is not. I don't think the game is possible to play without grinding.
Yeah. I don't hate grinding, but it's gotta like keep me interested. You know.
Okay, so literally the best part about that game was grinding was not monotonous. Because the game literally fucking autoed for you.
I mean, that's pretty funny. I mean, I could watch, but at that point, what am I really doing? Am I watching One Piece or am I playing Bravely Default?
I mean, you're playing Bravely Default after you fucking grind for like an hour straight on some fucking shitter mobs.
Yeah, exactly. But it, like, I mean, and like again, I don't hate grinding. It's just, you know, as long as there's like, it's entertaining. But like, for example, when I beat Mother 1, 90% of Mother 1 was grinding, right? And I had to beat it because I'm a Mother fan. I love mothers. Okay, I would
Yeah,
call
me too, I love mothers.
I would call myself a mother advocate. But,
yeah, I love mothers.
And 90% of that game was grinding, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
most of the time it was me getting an important part, playing the game, and then the other part was me putting the controller down to let the game grind. Because I had a mod where you could just there was like an auto grind feature, which again, it's not even, it's just cutting out the middleman. And the other part was me rewatching Dragon Ball, you know? And at that point I sat down, I'm like, am I really playing the game, or am I just watching fucking Dragon Ball?
No, you are playing the game because grinding is a part of the game. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. I felt like I was playing like a game that like it was like greatest hits, and it, like like occasionally I'd play the game and then I'd be grinding,
Yeah.
Also, why did we save Puka in the last game just to kill his brethren in this one?
I don't know.
That's kind of fucked. Did they have a falling out? I know the lore now. Do you know why Pac-Man was sleeping alone? It wasn't because Miss Pac-Man forced him to sleep alone. Do you know what happened? I know the lore now.
What happened?
Pac-Man lore is
happened?
fucking deep, okay? So in the first game, Pac-Man is said to be Puka is said to be Pac-Man's best friend, right? So Pac-Man saved Puka in Pac-Man World 1. But then, sometime after 1, between 1 and 2, he went home and caught Puka sleeping with his wife.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna go there.
Puka fucked his wife, and thus, that is why Pac-Man is now killing all of Puka's brethren. Because him and Puka are no longer friends.
No, it makes sense.
It makes sense, bro.
What else did I play on 3DS? I said I play a lot, but like, fuck, I literally just played JRPGs.
Luigi's Mansion 2 I played, and while it may not be as good as the original, that game's still fucking fire. I thought that was a great, like, puzzle-esque game. I really enjoyed it. And I know I already said the Kirby games, but I just want to bring them up again because Triple Deluxe and Robobot were so good. So good. You saw me play those games, right? So you know how much I liked them. I really enjoyed those games. I had a really great time. I thought those were like a gold standard for Kirby, next to Return to Dreamland. I felt like that entire era for Kirby was a gold standard for like 2.5D Kirby. And obviously now we are in the era of 3D, but... And A Link Between Worlds, in my opinion, was the best Zelda game since Wind Waker. So, there is that. I felt like the series was, alright. Like, it had some alright outings. Also, can we look at these boys?
Oh my god.
Look at these ghosts. But, I thought it had some, like, decent outings. Like, I didn't think Skyward Sword was bad. I knew it was held back by its controls. I didn't really play Twilight Princess, so I can't comment. I did not like the DS games. I thought those were fucking... I know people liked them. My hot take, I did not like them. I thought they were so... I thought they controlled like shit, and I did not enjoy them. So when A Link Between Worlds came out, I was like, oh great, it's gonna be like another fucking Spirit Tracks game where I like used the stylus to control Link, and it was like, oh no, you literally are just playing fucking like a Link to the Past-esque game. I was like, this game gonna be fire. And then it came out, and guess what? It was fucking fire. Like, I knew it.
Yeah.
So, there was that. I will say New Leaf was an amazing entry to Animal Crossing as well. Because Animal Crossing Wild World was kind of shit. I'm sorry. So New Leaf kind of fixed everything wrong with Wild World, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I'm just spewing games.
No, that's fine. I'm just thinking what I played.
Sonic Generations 3DS. No, I'm kidding. Yo, you should play that. When are you gonna play Sonic Gens 3DS on stream?
Pass.
Why not? Don't you love Sonic Gens?
Yeah, but Casino 97 was shit, so I'm good then.
But you could play Sonic Gens on 3DS, and it has all new levels.
I'm good. Handheld Sonic games just sounds...
Are kind of cringe. Not gonna lie. Next Sonic month, I'm probably gonna play a lot of handheld Sonic games, and I'm not gonna enjoy a single one of them. So, enjoy that. Enjoy that, chat.
Wait, speaking of Sonic, when are you doing Sage?
Within the next 6 days. They still haven't gotten back to me. Oddly enough, I was contacted a lot earlier last year of when I was doing everything. So maybe there's some issues on their end. I don't know the exact details of what's happening, but oh! See, that was me getting nervous. Did you see that second jump? That was fear.
That's what I do.
That was the fear. But yeah, like, hopefully I get contacted within like the next day or so, because it's only going till the 9th, I believe. So we'll figure it out. Also, holy shit, today's September 1st. We're in September now. Summer is technically dead.
Summer's done.
Yes! I hate summer! Oh, fuck. Get out of here, Vic. Come here, Vic. Fuck you. How many worlds are left? I don't even know.
I got you. There's total 6 worlds.
Really? Interesting. Wait, what
So
world
there's
is
7
it?
worlds. Pack
7.
Village, Forest, Treetops. You have 2 more worlds after this. Ocean and Ghost Island.
Maybe I'll stop after this world then, and we'll save the because it's gonna be like, you know, almost 5:30 soon.
Yeah. It's
So we'll save the last 2 worlds for next stream, you know?
Yeah. That's a good idea.
I feel like that's fair.
Okay, so this lava thing, I don't remember anything about this lava. Well, this is my first time seeing any of this level.
Yeah, I remember getting to one of these levels, and it was really hard, and I couldn't beat it as a kid, and it might be this one. Where's the metal? How am I supposed to get past this area? So I hit this, right? And then nothing fucking happens. I'm literally just getting hit. For shits and giggles. Like, there's nothing... what is the point of pressing this button? Okay, well, I'm gonna reset now that I know where to go. I'm just gonna run straight. Leave me alone, Vic. Get the fuck... Dude. Oh, fuck you, little fucking shit! Alright, well, we got out of there.
Smoge.
Oh! Oh! Oh, I'm alive! I thought I was dead! Wait, shouldn't metal melt in lava?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's why I thought you were dead.
And maybe Ace should have just wore like a metal vest. Literally could have beat a Kainu. Whee! Wow, fucking skill issue. This actually confirms that Pac-Man could beat a Kainu, by the way.
Whoever said anything otherwise.
Whoever doubted Pac-Man. If you doubt Pac-Man, are you truly a Pac fan?
Yes, fact.
Wait, let me look at this fucking shit. Okay. Woo! So dumb. I am curious to see what this game's gonna look like if it gets remastered, though. Because obviously, World 1's remaster took some creative liberties, or remake, I mean. Like, there were some creative, like, the final boss was literally its own fucking thing, for example. So, I would like to see would this game try to make these bosses more unique? Because we fought the same boss 2 times in a row. By the way, in case anybody was wondering, I still have Pac-Man games planned for the rest of this month, or in general. I still have Pac-Man games planned, so you don't have to worry.
Oh no, are you really playing those games?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. I guess I'm playing.
Well, I gotta play Pac-Man Championship Edition too. That game's lit. Like, that's actually really good. But, like, you know, of course we gotta play Pac-Man Fever, you know?
Do we?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I ain't gonna let you play that by yourself, so...
You're gonna play it with me? Oh my god, poggers. Get someone who will play Pac-Man Fever with you, chat.
Listen,
We're gonna...
I'm sworn to carry half your burdens.
Ah! Well, at least she doesn't have to worry about the divorce papers now.
No.
Puka's like, alright, babe. Back in the room.
That's fucked up!
He has no remorse for his former friend. He got that pack pussy, okay?
The Pacussy?
That pack pussy! Oh my god, kill me. Okay, hold up. Woo!
Oh my god, are you okay?
No, I'm horrified.
What was
Okay.
that sound I just heard?
Look at this boy. He's handsome.
Oh my god, it's a Neander pack.
The Neander Pack, is that what they're called?
It is.
Oh my god. My man's like fucking... You're like Speedwagon right now. You're like naming the names of all these people.
Yeah, it is me. I am Speedwagon.
She got that poo-cock. You're right.
What?
She got that
Who the
poo-cock.
fuck? Poo-cock!
She got that
I'm
poo-cock.
good, man.
It's like the pee-pee poo-poo man. You won't be laughing when you won't be laughing when he comes after you.
Pee-pee poo-poo man.
Pee-pee poo-poo man. Nanner's favorite person. Alright. We gotta give... Alright. Fuck you, Vic.
Actually, so fucked with you calling these fucking dogs big.
Listen, what else am I supposed to call them?
But you literally don't have to run on this, by the way. You can literally just run across the line.
Yeah, but I want these, like, grapes. Or not grapes, what the fuck these are.
Strawberries.
No, the other thing. The melon? Yeah, these.
Melon. That's a melon, yeah. Like a cantaloupe.
What would it take for Mecha to try Mother 3? I mean, he likes JRPGs, so...
The problem is... time.
Time.
Yeah. I have so much on my backlog.
Yeah, that's true. Time is truly of essence.
Time is actually like a resource that you need to commit when you're
Wait.
a JRPG fanatic. Oh my fucking god.
This game just likes
Jump
fucking
across,
with
jump
me.
across, jump across, jump across, jump across.
I can't jump.
Oh, you're dead.
I literally pressed the jump button. Why didn't I go anywhere? I pressed it. Wait. Press the... Oh, yeah, hold up. Press the B button to jump off a ledge while hanging. Well, why wouldn't you just make it the jump button? Fucking idiots. Yeah, sillies. Okay. Right.
Oh my god.
Pac-Man! Pac-Man, please. You have to live for your children. Just because your wife's a whore doesn't mean you can give up. Okay, I'm just gonna...
Damage boost, baby!
Pac-Man!
Oh my god!
I'm on fire!
Holy shit! Holy, what were these Finana noises you were making?
Suffering, that's what they were. Duh, fuck you had to walk all the way back? You can literally suck my fucking cock. Holy shit, are you kidding me?
It's like your pat cock.
My pack cock. She wanted that poo cock. That's why she whipped out her pack cussy.
Pacussy?
Yeah, her pack cussy.
Pat Cussy gave him some con cussy.
Some poo cock.
Woo!
I'm good, man. I'm good, man!
Ah, you're dead! What the fuck?
You know what would make this a lot easier? If I could see the whole fucking maze. You know, I know I've said that already, but... Alright, that's just my fault. Blow my fucking load. Once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the dick. In the pack cussy. Oh my god!
Oh, you're dead.
I'm literally fucking dead. This game sucks. I'm sorry. Actually worse than Pac-Man World 1. because the mazes, literally all they needed was a camera toggle button. Fuck you, I'm done. Now I have to walk all the way back! Okay, hold up. Woo. Ow, my god, I'm literally on fire! Oh wait, I have to like damage boost this part, don't I? I'm dead.
You don't have to damage boost, you can just jump across.
To where? Oh wait, you're right.
Trust! I told you! Have faith! Okay, Smudge.
I want to kill myself. Holy fuck. Ooh. Literally, what the fuck, game? Nah, this game's great. The mazes just fucking suck ass. The mazes are, like, literally the most unfun Pac-Man mazes I've ever played.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart was not bad on the 3DS, I think. It was
Oh yeah, Mario Kart 7 is pretty good, actually.
Okay, no joke. This was trash, but playing Smash 4 on 3DS is actually kind of fun.
I actually remember that when the demo came out. My friends and I played the demo.
Okay, listen, that was so fun.
I actually. Oh, wait, is that Rising? No.
Oh, it is Rising. Oh! I'm good.
I can't believe someone let a chimp into the studio while they were recording. Wait, I just go this way. Okay, it's fine.
Oh god. Better get the fuck out of here. It's rising up. Metal Gear Rising.
Please end my life. Do you want to
X and Y were pretty okay. I didn't mind X and Y.
Do you know Pokemon X was the only game I've ever literally caught every Pokemon in?
Really?
I did.
You actually like it?
It was a hot okay.
Okay.
I thought it was an okay game. Like, I didn't think it was terrible. But I literally wanted the shiny charm, and I was so bored over Christmas break, because I was in senior year, that I literally just decided, let's catch every Pokemon. Let's say that I caught every Pokemon in a Pokemon game.
Oh, speaking of Pokemon, you know, I saw a funny comment the other day.
Yeah.
It was like, Pokemon fans gets mad over fucking pixels, 1 pixel being off, and how first reveals, early reviews of the game look like shit. Meanwhile, Digimon fans, yo, the new V-Pad is in color? Pog, let's go!
Literally fucking pogging over that. I mean, that's the Sigma grind set.
We're literally just out here starved for content.
Pokemon fans are spoiled, honestly.
Yeah,
Wait.
facts. You guys get a new game every fucking year.
Wait, who's
Meanwhile-
you guys? Who's you guys?
Okay, facts.
Who the fuck? You better not be. You better be talking to chat. You better not put me in that group.
Okay, you're right. I'm talking to Pokemon fans as a whole.
Oh, okay.
They're all some spoiled motherfuckers. Man.
Oh, hi Davey. What'd you get at the convenience store? Metal Gear Rising.
Digimon fans out here just fucking starving for anything.
Digimon fans just want. They just
we just
crave. You better not associate me with those guys, Dawson said. Nobody wants to be associated with them. That's amazing. Everyone's like, yeah, that ain't me. That ain't me.
I just associate fucking Pokemon fans with all Pokemon fans.
That's fucking that's literally, I was gonna say pack racist.
Pack racist. What are you grabbing onto? What the fuck?
Hello? No. I can. What?
Wait.
Okay, hold up.
What convenience store did you go to, Davey?
Fuck! I love video games so fucking much.
Oh my god, this level is called Magma Opus.
Magma fucking balls, dude.
Magma nuts.
Oh my god. You got a deli sandwich? Pog.
Everyone was magging in respect.
Magging! I'm gonna mag!
Oh man, have you seen the latest fucking drama? Oh my god.
What? Cause
With
Crony?
Crony?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fucking
I'm
good,
glad.
man.
I like how we
Oh.
both knew exactly where that shit was going. People are like, I can't ship Mume and Crony anymore. It's like, that's not even what she fucking said, man. She was literally talking about, like, because it was after a Hollow Stars collab, right? And she was just like,
Yeah.
it's weird to be shipped with your coworkers. That's all.
Yeah.
And she meant strictly, come on, she honestly meant about the guys, because it's a little weird. Like, girls, like, I get it, like, because it's like I don't know, it's like a little bit of a different atmosphere. It's like, because, like, the girls in the, it's like when you, like, I hate that guy. It's like when the guys in Niji and are like, chipped together, right? It's like, they accept it, it's like a little more accepting. Like, but nobody, like, if you ship, like, a Niji and girl and guy, like, it's kind of weird. You know, like it's considered weird because it's like an uncomfortable zone for both of them as coworkers. You know.
Yeah.
I hate this fucking guy.
I'm good now. I don't even know fucking. The drama is so fucking stupid.
Wait, hold up. Oh, I can just go this way. Ooh! Okay, who the fuck is that guy? Who does he think he is?
And 4chan, as usual, just being a bunch of fucking cucks.
Oh, what did 4chan say this time? What conspiracy? It was Crony fucking Suisei at Hollow House? Is that what happened?
No, I just.
Is that why Suisei got kicked out?
These guys are so fucking stupid. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, like...
These guys on 4chan are literal subhumans.
I literally... Okay, you gotta tell me later if it's, like, not... If it's not stream, like... If you feel like it's not stream comfortable, then, like...
That's not even not stream coming on. I just, like, thinking about it, I'm just,
It's just cringe.
Yeah, it's just cringe. It makes my fucking brain.
Yeah, I mean, it is 4chan. They are, like, literally subhumans, like you said. Yeah, I mean, shipping in general between, like, real people... It's, like, you know, always, like, kind of weird. I mean, like, sometimes they're, like, it's fine for, like, the sake of art and shit, just don't take it too far, which is, like, Solen and Finana are like that. They're like, yeah, it's fine, like, just, you know, like, the art and stuff is cool. And it's like, if there's, like, a cute moment on stream, like, and you're, like, Taskaru, like, that's fine. But, like, you know, don't take it too far, right? Don't make it, like, fucking weird.
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like that's okay. But, like, you know, when people start to take it, like, to, like, extreme degrees, then it's like, you know. Wait, how am I literally can't make that jump. I literally have to go past this asshole who's, like, sniping me.
Just don't get hit.
Okay, okay. You're right, you're right. Char Aznable. If you don't want to get hit, just don't screw up!
That's what I'm saying.
Huh. See? That's words to live by. Magma fucking Opus. Fuck you, Namco.
Magma nuts.
Magma balls in your mouth.
Okay, but Magni is actually so fucking pleased.
Nah, he is. He's actually so funny. Okay. Awesome. Wow, wow. He is I mean, he is both a Sonic and Dragon Ball fan, so we understand each other.
You came from here already. Oh no.
Apparently this is... Oh, watch this shit, bro. You ready?
What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I'm watching. Are you sure?
Dude, I was so
Wait.
confident.
Wait, you actually have to do that part again.
Dude, you know what? It's fine. Look, look, it's
Okay.
it's.
That's a little sussy.
Dude, I'm a fucking gamer, okay? Oh! No, 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 no.
Hey, get his ass.
Metal Pac-Man. How about fucking
Full Metal Pac-Man.
Full Metal Pac-Man? I get it, because we fight a dog in this game.
I don't get it.
Because the one little girl in Full Metal Alchemist was a dog.
Oh, that wasn't the joke I was making.
Oh, you weren't? What were you making?
Full Metal Panic.
Dude, who the fuck thinks of that over Full Metal Alchemist?
Me, because Full Metal Panic, Full Metal Pac-Man.
Oh, you know, maybe you're smarter than I am. Oh!
Woo! Woo!
Oh, I did all that for a token? Are you fucking kidding me?
That show's pretty lit though.
I'm gonna fucking...
It's like a mech comedy show.
Oh yeah, I know that show. It's the one where like the girl's a bitch and he's like a soldier
Yeah.
and she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Wait, where the fuck? Hello? Wait. Okay.
You went in a circle.
No, like,
You have to press the blue button, right?
where the fuck? Wait, what blue button?
Go back to the other room. Remember there's that blue button that's on the side? So go in and then go to your left.
Oh, wait. Yeah, maybe you're onto something. Wait, what the fuck did... Oh! Oh! Platform!
Platforming!
Holy fuck. Holy fuck, I love platforming. I go all hot and bothered when I jump from platform to platform.
Me when I jump from platform to platform.
Why did I like almost slide off?
Can you imagine if you bounce off the wall and then just fell back?
Fuck that, I'm good.
Oh,
You know,
damage boost, baby!
fuck these guys. Get in my belly.
You're in my belly!
Thumb. Yo, my man just said thumb. Wait, what the fuck's hold up, bro. Sonic? Multiple pathways? Suck my balls! Dude, this is so fucking easy. Why did I think this was hard as a kid? What was I, stupid? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Just replaced with Snake and Butter.
The fuck was the point of that? Okay, hold up. We gotta do another maze. With this fucking trash ass camera.
Shin Megami Tensei 4, that was also pretty good. I used to think that game's trash, but I think I've warmed up to it over the years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But what about the one where Dante chases you?
Nocturne?
Yeah.
That's so funny that you didn't know that the
I
meme
thought that
came
was
from
I thought that was from Beautiful Joe. I'm not even lying.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't see how it's scary to have Dante from Devil May Cry chasing you.
Listen, when you're a fucking shitty ass little demi-devil, and then you see this fucking dumbass chasing you,
He's
it's
like
terrifying.
He's like some dickhead who memes about pizza 24/7. How is he scary?
Listen, just play Nocturne and you'll see. You'll get to that part, you'll be fucking sweaty.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I think Dante, like, I think I love Dante because he's just a big meme. So I'm just gonna be like, look at this doofus. Funny, haha, pizza man. Yeah, that's Dante.
He's literally just walking menacingly down a hallway. and if you aggro him, he'll just kill you.
Well, of course he will. He's Dante. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's terrifying.
It's literally Dante. I mean, listen, that's just like, if you're gonna fuck with Dante, the literal like demon hunter himself, like I don't know, dude.
That's
That's
psychological horror.
no, it's just
Uh,
called Don't Be Fucking Stupid.
Oh,
don't fucking fight him.
Oh yeah, I played Ocarina of Time 3D on that too.
Oh yeah, that was a good port.
That was good. Yeah, that was my first exposure to Ocarina of Time actually.
I mean, that is a great port, so I don't blame you. How the fuck do I? Oh, okay, hold up. I see what I have to do.
Wait, so the game that you really liked was the
Majora's Mask.
was Link Between Worlds?
Oh yeah, on
Like the really good
3DS. Yeah, I love that game. Yeah, that game was lit as fuck. That's one of those games where when it comes to like a first experience to 2D Zelda, like 2D styled Zelda, like that as that is my first recommendation. That's a great game.
So is that pretty much just like a remake of A Link to the Past?
It's okay. It's not as much of a remake as a reimagining.
Reimagining.
Because it is a very different game and a very same game at the same time, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
A lot of the overworld and a lot of concepts are brought over from A Link to the Past, but at the same time, it has a lot of very different stuff, like dungeons and stuff. Dungeons kind of like are reminiscent, but they're not exactly the same. Like, I would say it's a reimagining. It's like the best way to put that game, which is why I love it, because it's a very different experience. I love pasta.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's a very different game, while being a very same game at the same time, I would say.
Interesting.
Where the fuck is... Oh, wait. What the fuck did... Oh!
So it kind of retains everything that makes A Link to the Past good, but keeps things fresh.
Yes! It's a very new game, while also being like, I remember that from A Link to the Past. It definitely feels like a true sequel to A Link to the Past. Like, if you like The Link to the Past, you feel very at home playing that game.
So you said you like Link to the Past, so I assume you like it.
That's my favorite Zelda game, A Link to the Past.
I thought your favorite was Majora's Mask.
No, it's my favorite 3D. A Link to the Past is my favorite, like, overall.
Really?
Yes. I am a 2D Zelda fan.
Not that I'm surprised, but
I like 3D Zelda, though.
yeah.
Majora's Mask is my favorite 3D, but my favorite overall Zelda. Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. I see.
Hey, one sec.
I see what you want. I see.
Hold that thought for a second.
Okay. Yeah, both Legend of Zelda. Yeah, Grezzo did a great job, I think. With the fucking ports. Fuck. Okay, I'm literally gonna fucking wait. I'm a fucking machine. Ooh! Wait, I don't know what's fucking down here, and I'm literally... Oh, never mind. I want to rev roll. Hold up, watch this. Holy fuck, I'm rolling in a ball. Sonic the Hedgehog! Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's all good. Sonic the Hedgehog. Are you fucking my ass? No! I hate gamers. And I especially hate gaming.
Alright. So, what would you say is
Fuck!
something you... What is something you say you particularly like about 2D Zelda? Like, what is so good about Link to the Past?
It's not whatever the fuck I'm doing right at the moment.
Okay.
I think with 2D Zelda, like 3D Zelda is great, but I think whereas 3D Zelda is like, you know, it is still very much the same of core concepts that are in like 2D Zelda, but in 3D. You know, there is still an emphasis on combat more often than there is in 2D Zelda, and I feel like I just enjoy usually 2D Zeldas are very open-ended. They're usually very non-linear experiences where you can kind of complete them in any order you want. Whereas games like Ocarina of Time, you are in a set order of like what temples you do before what other temple and like shit like that, right? Even like Wind Waker, you're on a set path. So, I mean, the experience is still great, but it is technically a linear experience because everyone's playthrough will be the same as the other. Whereas something like A Link to the Past, it's very open-ended on how to complete it. Because you can kind of tackle the game once you beat the first temple, which is more like a training temple, then the game pretty much opens up and you are allowed to complete it however you want. Especially when you get to the Dark World.
Games, huh?
What's up?
You're all about these non-linear games, huh?
I like when I can beat the game however I want to. Alright, I have to take the role of Blinky, of course.
I knew the other ghosts couldn't take you. I don't even think Spooky can take you.
Oh wow, fuck you, Blinky.
But we'll never know that, see? 'Cause you won't make it past me! Especially since my machine's body is impervious to your Revro. I've always liked my Pac-Man extra crispy.
Kid, this isn't that hard! But this game keeps fucking me! I'm not taking the fucking L. He's taking the fucking L. Die! Die, you son of a bitch!
I am just so confused why we're still watching this boss when you beat him.
I didn't beat him. Okay, he got the best of me. Alright, I had to go.
Beat him!
Nah, I got through like 20 lives to beat him. That's not even fucking right, okay? That's not winning, that's just...
How many lives have you gone through so far?
I don't know, it doesn't count. Because I keep going back to normal. Okay, come on. Okay. I'm gonna wait over here. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna go over here. And what I'm gonna do... Oh, wait. Oh, wait! Okay. Take this life. Wait. Okay. Go over here. Get this health. Why? Oh, he's waiting for me. Look at you. Pussy! Pussy! Okay. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Dick, 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 dick. Dick, 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 dick.
Nice!
Dick, 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 dick. The game's lagging. Okay, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Oh, I've made you...
made me mad!
Dude, you made me mad for the past hour, Blinky! It's personal. I'm gonna fuck your wife when I'm done.
Okay, you're in this fight. You've reached checkpoint, right?
I'm gonna give you my fucking cock. I mean your wife.
That does remind me of. This reminds me of Shenmue versus what's that guy's name? Chai.
Oh my god, do you remember that?
When you get your ass handed, but while you're getting your ass handed to you, you're actually learning how to play the game.
Yeah, I'm not learning shit. You know what I'm learning right now? How fucking bullshit this boss fight is.
Look, you'll see his head rise above the glass. I think you can hit him there.
Is that where you hit him?
Yeah, and that's what it looked like you hit him.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, I'm like, literally like, I think you're right. I gotta try something. No, he doesn't dip low enough. I was wondering if I could hit him early, but he doesn't dip nearly as low as I would hope.
Oh, God.
Where's the piece of glass that you can actually hit? Suck my balls!
Wait, that was fucking big brain. You can... Wait, that's literally the speedrun strat. They just bounce on top of him.
Oh, it's harder to bounce on him than it seems, but it feels
Alright,
so
Tay,
good
we
when you
take
can.
it. We take it. We go. That's it. Take it and go. No more.
That's my dub.
We're done.
That's my dub, okay?
We're fucking done. You took the dub.